like a wheel in the sky. One world, one shape, no edge to defend. Step up to the data. We do it again. Dark again, dark again. Truth comes back around. Dark again, dark again. Watch that myth go down. Dark again, dark again. Say it loud, say it plain. Dark again, dark again. Your flat world breaks the frame, breaks the frame.
Mystic ancient secrets can all be answered when you ask the mystic access guru. That is I, the great exalted one. I have come across 3 astral projections through the god plane and the hero metamorphosis to give you the knowledge you deserve.
Hey, guys. What the hell happened here? I didn't want that. There we go. That's better. All right. We got Lindsay and Westside Reacts. So, excellent. Before we start, I want to go over this. Actually, I want to play this. No hints, please. Huh. Uh, yeah, these are things in a circus, I think. Yeah. Bo Peep. Oh, yeah, Bo Peep, Woody, Slinky, Jesse? Yeah, from Toy Story. Yeah. Calm, glassy. Ha 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 ha. Flat and still. Yeah. Water. That's hilarious. And yeah, okay. Yeah, the only thing these things have in common are double letters. Yeah, so A, B, C, D. It's in the position of the letter. So A is the first set, B is in the second position, C third position. Yeah. All right. All right. So we've got this dipshit, you think.
Hi folks, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to look at time zones and how time zones clearly help us to understand that those in authority and in power are simply deceiving us.
Oh, so it's the people, everyone's deceiving us but you, right? You're the only one who's not deceiving anybody, right?
So as a basis for our discussion, we're going to use this video that was posted by Taylor Makes Videos. Her video was Real Life Dumb and Dumber. Look, here's the problem. Repeating ideas is not the same as understanding them. So
yeah, and all you do is repeat flat earth ideas. You don't understand anything, dude. Nothing. You don't understand a fucking thing.
There can be an elephant in the room. A lot of people that are programmed just simply won't recognize the elephant in the room. They'll see it, won't understand it, won't
Hey, Elder Bear.
See the issue. And that's the problem. Look, if you go through life and you see that there are issues, you need to question
Well, I see an elephant with 5 legs.
those in authority and those in power, those that you give authority over you, whether it's religion, the political system, science, whoever. If you see there's a problem and you ignore the problem, it doesn't matter how many other people in the circus can't see the issue with the elephant. Right? You don't go along with them because there's a problem. Why can't they see the problem? So let's have a look at what the issue is. Right. This is a...
By the way, I've had a little back and forth with this dumb fuck in chat. And let's see. Oh, there's Jeeves. Yeah, he's a great little troll. Where is it? Where does it start? He says, let's deal with just the first issue. Gravity doesn't prevent people from falling off tight ropes. Your science sucks. Gravity has nothing to do with people falling off tight ropes. That's balance. Proving nothing. The only thing your gravity is pulling you into your grave like a liar and a fool. Gravity has been proven by the Cavendish experiment to be mass attracting mass. Until you learn physics and science, you'll continue to humiliate yourself in your videos. Right, so gravity created the Earth ball, but the gravity could only exist after the ball was created. No, that's not at all true. That's fucking horseshit. That's the dumbest thing I've heard all week. No, my bad. It was created by that Freemason retard, Isaac Newton. Somehow before him, no one noticed stuff falls down. No, that's not at all true. Gravity was well understood hundreds of years before Newton. Yeah, so this guy's a dumb fuck. Just another dumb motherfucker who doesn't understand shit. So
a scene from the movie The Party with Peter
Hey, Stanley. Hey, Calder.
Sellers and the flat earth elephant in the room. Most people just simply don't see the problem. So let's listen to what Taylor says, and we're going to address some clearly obvious problems. And then ask the question, well, why don't people actually see the problems? They don't see the issue. Why? Because they're programmed not to see those issues. So let's listen.
I overheard the stupidest conversation I've ever heard in my entire life yesterday, and I want to tell you guys about it. So my husband and I go to Charlotte for the weekend. We're on the plane back, and the couple behind us is objectively unintelligent. Just the whole time they're talking about like the dumbest things. But at one point they're just talking about him moving to Colorado, like all the changes he's going to have to make, like the weather and the climate and the fact that he's from the South. So like snow is new to him. And then he talks about the time difference. And at one point he goes, yeah, Colorado is just such a different time zone because it's so much further north. And the girl goes, no, time zones don't go that way. They go left to right, not east to west, mind you, left to right. They proceed to get into a heated argument about which way the time zones work. But don't worry, that's not where it gets stupid. I mean,
right, so look, here's the issue. The problem is that when you start reasoning and thinking for yourself,
you become a flat earther.
Good place to be at. Because just repeating what you're told, that's not intelligence. You're simply being programmed. So, let's think about it logically. Forget what you've been taught and let's look at simple facts.
Okay, logically. You can't look at it intellectually. You have to look at it logically. Gotcha.
Can the flying elephant move with a rotating Earth? If I put an elephant in a balloon and the Earth is rotating, can the elephant with the balloon move with the Earth? The answer is
yes. The answer is yes. It can move with the Earth, or it can move the opposite way that the Earth is spinning if winds are blowing. You know, the atmosphere moves with the earth, but we also have wind.
Simply is no.
What do you mean, no? Yeah, it can. Yes. They do all the time.
Can an elephant stand on a spinning ball? The answer is no, the elephant will fall over.
If the spinning ball is big enough, like 4,000-mile radius, yes, it can. Yes, we can too. If you stand up, you're standing on a ball.
No matter how much gravity you give that ball, the elephant can't stay on the ball. Depending where that elephant is standing is going to depend on how fast he spins.
So you think all balls are that size? All balls are tiny? Is that what you fucking think, you fucking idiot? Oh, by the way, I have a link through SteamYards or StreamYards or Stream Elements. So if anybody wants to donate, you can click on that link, and it treats it the exact same way as a super chat, where you can actually pick a denomination, and you'll get an alert on the video showing you did it. So, and I could even shout out comments. So,
and there's the problem. So, time zones. We're told that we're living on a spinning ball, right?
yes, we know this to be fact.
And so as you rotate, you actually rotate through the time zones. So if I have two...
No, you don't rotate through the time zones. You rotate, and the sun is stationary, and it creates the hours of the day, but you don't rotate through time zones. If you're stationary on Earth, you're always in the same fucking time zone.
Two airports. Both airports are on the same time zone, Airport A and Airport B. An airplane flying between Airport A and B must be on the same time zone.
Yeah, true.
When it takes off and lands...
Oh, there we go. Anonymous tip 420. Excellent. Thank you, Anonymous.
It must land...
Hey, Osmo.
On the same time zone.
And the denominations are 33 or 333, 666, 420, 69.
If the Earth is spinning, right, the airplane takes off from Airport A and it's going to land in Airport B.
Right, yes, because the atmosphere spins with the Earth. It all spins as one big package.
Since it has to get to its destination, it's simply that airplane must be flying along that same time zone. So A, B, and the airplane must all have the same time zone.
Why are you presenting this as like a flat Earth? See, flat Earth doesn't spin, right?
Because the airplane has to land at B. And so there's a problem.
No, there's no problem.
If the airplane is spinning with the Earth, that means the airplane is moving sideways at 1,600 kilometers an hour.
No, it doesn't. No. See, the Earth's speed and trajectory is based on the Earth. Is based on that reference frame, not you looking out from space, looking at everything happening. What the fuck are you talking about, man? You don't understand reference frames.
While flying straight at 500 or 600 kilometers an hour. I say, yes, you only feel the forward motion, right? You don't feel the change.
No, you don't feel forward motion. No, we feel a change in velocity, a change in trajectory, but we don't feel forward motion, constant motion.
Because remember, Airport A and B are rotating at different speeds. Because one is closer to the north and one is further away.
Yeah, here you go. Yeah, so he's a liar. Oops. Let me, yeah, so he's a liar. There you go, liar.
So there should be a change in speed. As you
Why should there be a change in speed? There's no change in speed.
go from airport A to airport B. And they say, well, it is, but it is happening. You just don't feel it. It's like getting stung by giant bees, but somehow you don't feel it.
Bees have nothing to do with speed, dude. What the fuck are you talking about?
There's a problem. So we're going to look at this problem. We're going to address those issues. We're going to listen some more to what Taylor says, and let's ask the difficult questions. Look, in the Bible, Joshua said, "Sun stands still and the moon stands still."
Why are you looking in the Bible? Why? The Bible has nothing to do with reality, man.
And the sun and moon stood still. The earth not moving. So the motion.
Right, that's impossible. It's physically impossible for the sun and moon to stand still. Can't happen, ever.
Of the sun and moon in the Bible is completely separate. So the reason why I'm mentioning this is because it's got a completely separate mindset to what we are taught in the education system. So either Joshua was mad or science is mad. They can't both be.
Joshua was crazy. If he thought that the earth stood still or that the moon stands still, yeah, he was mad. Completely fucking bananas. So, yeah, you're an idiot, dude. You're a fucking idiot who believes a 2,000-year-old book over modern science and measurements.
Telling you the truth. So you've got a problem. So by questioning each one and seeing, well, where are the problems and what they're saying, does it add up, you can determine who's lying. Was Joshua lying or is science lying? So let's listen to Taylor and then let's address
Science doesn't lie. Science has evidence to back up everything it says.
some issues that she raises.
It's stupid, but it gets dumber than that. She does not want
Yes, I got it. Yeah, it appeared on the screen. I thought I mentioned it.
to pay for the airline internet to solve this debate. And I'm not getting involved because I think this is hilarious. And also I don't want to talk to these people. So the plane lands and she turns her phone back on and she Googles it. And then she's like, wait, let me switch
Let me make sure it actually went through. Hold on. If I have it set up correctly. Yep, there it is. Yep. Very good. So it works.
it to pictures. Like just reading east to west didn't compute. She needed to see this on a map. And she shows him and she's like, look, the time zones go from left to right. And then he goes, no, I mean up and down because Colorado is so much higher. So like the time is different up in the mountains. Like he thinks the closer you are to the sky, the time changes. So just, I don't know, if you were feeling dumb today, at least you probably know how time zones work.
They don't work on a spinning ball earth.
Yeah, they do. They most certainly do. They don't work on a flat earth. That's for fucking sure.
That's the problem. In other words, if you're closer to the north and you're further away to the south, you'd have there must be a different outcome if you're on an airplane.
Say what? If you're what?
And you're further away to that's the problem. In other words, if you're closer to the north and you're further away to the south, you'd have there must be a different outcome if you're on an airplane.
No, not at all. You're an idiot, dude.
So Taylor doesn't address this issue, right? She just goes along with the authoritarian dumb. You just believe all the nonsense that those who put a white jacket on, you just believe the answers that they give you without checking those answers. You need to check. So let's look in Google. Is the earth spinning to give us time zones? Google says yes. Right? So I said, okay, can an airplane fly between two airports on the same time zone and maintain the same time zone? Google says yes. An airplane can fly between two airports that are on the same time zone and land when the local clock shows the exact same time of departure. Although this usually only applies to short flights. Well, buddy, it has to apply to the long flights as well, because how can you land at your destination at a different time? So there's problems. Right, so let's illustrate those problems. Look, I've got two youngsters here. One at position A and one at position B. Now they're going to throw an airplane to each other and they are on a rotating platform. Right, means one is spinning faster and one is spinning slower.
But the Earth isn't a rotating platform. It's a sphere, dipshit. It's a sphere with an atmosphere that moves with the Earth.
The one furthest from the center of rotation is moving faster. So why is it?
But that's not what we experienced in real life. In real life, both of these people are spinning at 1 revolution per day.
It's a problem. Well, they can't throw the airplane to each other. Right? They must throw the airplane to where they are going to be at that particular point in time.
No, only if they're on a flat spinning platform. But we're on the Earth.
Because the platform is moving. So they can't throw the airplanes to each other. They must throw the airplane to where the airplane, so where the destination is going to be. That's the direction they must throw the airplane in. So look at the time zones that each airplane is flying through. They're different for both airplanes. Time zones on a spinning.
It's just fucking horseshit, dude. What the fuck is this? This is Nathan Oakley style physics?
Ball just simply don't work. Why? She says it.
The time changes.
Because the time would change for both airplanes. But
no, wouldn't.
This doesn't happen. In other words, the airplane flying from A to B or B to A, they're on the same time zone because the Earth's not moving, the sun is moving. The time is changing.
Correct. The sun moves through our sky because the Earth spins, dipshit. The sun doesn't move. The sun is stationary. God damn, flat earthers are dumb as fuck, aren't they?
The distance between A and B is constant, therefore the Earth is not spinning. The sun is moving, just like the Bible says.
No, the Bible's wrong, okay? The Bible got pi wrong, all right? Why would you trust a book that got something as simple as pi incorrect?
Right? So do you see the problem?
The time changes.
Only the
Yeah, I see the problem. I definitely see the problem. Oh, you didn't miss much, Lindsay. Just some dumb fuck thinking he's smarter than everybody.
time changes. The distance between A and B doesn't change. That's the problem. So watch A and B. The airports are both on the same time zones. So since both airplanes have to land at the same time, they must fly through different time zones, and so the time zones can't be constant for the airplane and for airport A and airport B.
No, this is a different guy. This is not the boat captain. This is a different video.
So the Earth's not spinning. How fast or slow the airplane is flying would affect how many time zones he flies through. Time, distance, and speed will be fluctuating backwards and forwards. The distance between departure and destination never changes, so therefore the Earth is not moving and is not a spinning ball. The speed of the airplane does not affect the time zone, so therefore the Earth is not moving and is not a ball. It's just simple common sense.
You're a dumb fuck.
The time changes.
So, if the airplane is flying from position B and is flying to position A, if the airplane doesn't fly fast enough, it will miss its destination. Just common.
So what the fuck are you talking about? You're showing a flat Earth that's moving here. This is what you're showing, a spinning flat Earth. So why are you doing that?
Sense. Yet this never happens. An airplane, because of its speed, if it flies too fast, it'll get there too early. If it flies too slow, it'll get there too late. This never happens. And if the Earth was spinning,
The time changes.
it'll be a constant problem. So it's simple. It doesn't matter how fast the red plane flies or how slow the green
He sounds like he's from South Africa. He sounds like he's a dumb fuck like a Flatzoid.
plane flies. Airport A and B are on the same time zone. They must be flying on the same time zone because the sun is moving, and that's the only way it's possible. The Earth can't be spinning. The sun is moving. So the orange airplane lands first. The slower airplane is still on the same time zone as B. So the time zone between A and B and each airplane is the same. Therefore, the sun is moving, not the Earth. It's common sense.
No, it's not common sense. It's shit coming from a guy who probably dropped out of grade school.
So do you understand the issue?
Yeah, it's all Nathan Oakley style. Absolutely.
The problem comes with authority.
The time changes.
And that's where the problem is. The problem comes in with authority. That I'm an artist, so I was fortunate I went to art school. And at art school, I was with other artists, and
Did you go to the same art school that Flatzoid went to?
we asked these difficult questions. And we realized that there's something wrong with the entire system. And how what the system that the authority is based on is corrupt. So they put you in this cage. It's a mind cage. Those people who can see the problem will be free. They want your brain to be like a birdie brain and stay in the cage. They want you to be bird brained, stay in the cage. No, you need to question what they're telling you. Because often the guardians are the predators. When those entrusted with justice become the greater injustice. We see this all around us.
Oh, there's a catchy slogan.
Religion, science, politics, it's just all corrupt. It's all corrupt. The science delusion that you think that these people who've made a mess of everything, and they want you.
See, the thing is science can be verified. What you're spewing can't be. Okay? Science can be verified. Your flat earth religion is faith-based.
They want to force you to accept their mistakes or the nonsense that they're churning out. But they can't force you to. And when you point out their mistakes, they say, oh, well, you're just stupid. No. You're questioning and you're seeing the problems. Look, let's use the same scenario and you'll see this often in African American children, that their parents is the problem. The parents have inculcated a belief in their children that no matter what they do, they always get.
And a little bit of fucking racism.
To be a victim, that they're stuck in this cage and it's everybody else's problem. That somehow no matter what they do, good or bad, it's going to be bad for them. And that's a lie. Delusion is a prison, the belief is a sentence. As long as those children grow up believing that.
Oh, another catchy slogan.
That lie, they are sentenced to that little birdie cage where they will grow up to be criminals. So as parents, you have a responsibility.
So evidently in South Africa, there aren't any white criminals.
To teach your children properly. You can't rely on the education system to teach your children. Those children who actually believe and who understand that how you treat other people is how other people are going to treat you. It's as simple as that. If you have love and kindness for other people, you're going to receive the same. But yet you'll have a lot of young African American children just believe that.
Really? Is that the delusion you're living under? Man, what a deluded fuck this guy is.
That, well, white people hate him. It's just simply not true. It's an illusion. And so they go through life messing up. It's sad. Accountability isn't a.
There you go. That's a good racist meme. Good racist dog whistle.
Racial issue, it's a conduct issue. If there's a complaint about conduct, respond to the conduct, not the demographics of the person raising it. So if I bring it up and say, look, there's a problem with your conduct, say I'm a racist. No, you're a stupid fool.
Yes, you're a racist. Absolutely, you're a fucking racist.
So it's up to the parents. So don't blindly just accept authority. Question it. And this goes through politics, religion, and science. And it's exactly what Jesus Christ warned us about in Matthew 24. Many will come on the base of my name saying, I am the Christ, and will mislead many. And if anyone comes to you and say, look, here's the Christ, or there, do not believe it, do not go with them. So you have priests and politicians. They got the black guys, the black priest and politician, he's got a black Jesus. The white priest and politician, he's got a white Jesus. It's just puppets. They're attaching themselves to the teachings of Jesus Christ to make themselves look good while they pillage and plunder everything you have. Because that's how their authority works. Whereas if you pay attention to what Jesus Christ said, you'll understand that being a follower of Jesus Christ isn't a group commitment. It's a personal commitment and choice. You follow Jesus Christ. You don't follow.
All right, we're done with this dumb motherfucking racist piece of shit. So now we got Roger Ledwell. He's
yeah. Once you start asking,
he's going to review the boat captain, Captain Gunn.
asking questions, life's never going to be the same. Let's pause this. It's like a dozen songs on my playlist. Just to answer Mr. Banner right quick. Dude, I can't show where you troll me in my chat because my chats aren't saved. I can't pull them up. A couple of streams, if I click on it, it will save the open panel. But I can't show where you were trolling me. You know.
Yeah, because you delete. Dang, excuse me. Yeah, because you boot people, you ban people who disagree with you, and all their comments get deleted, Roger. That's what you do.
Look, Matt's here. Hey, Matt. How's it going, dude?
What's up, my man?
I don't know. It's people just be lying about me, man. Just straight up.
No one's lying about you, Roger.
Banner's got some stick stuck his ass because Harmon came over and asked him to not ask me for an apology while you're apologizing. And I told him to stay here. We'll have an adult conversation. And he took off and he says that I said he rage quit. I don't know if that's rage quitting. He just didn't want to have that conversation where we're going to go over the lie that I was telling about him trolling my chat. But the thing is, that he's accusing me of not providing paperwork for my deposit from the GoFundMe. I got it right.
No, you provided paperwork, but your numbers don't add up, Roger. It was like $4,800 is what you had in your GoFundMe, and you show what $3,600. There's a couple thousand missing, Roger. Almost $2,000 missing, man.
Here I've shown it like 3 or 4 times. I'm going to show it again, but I'm going to go over Captain Gunn stuff here. He's got some good valid points to what he has to say. I don't agree with the religious part of what he goes over, but when it comes to what's already been mapped and what the Earth is, yeah.
Yeah, the Earth has been mapped as a sphere, dipshit.
It's definitely not a globe for sure, but he's got a good idea to do these expeditions. Have you looked at any of his stuff yet?
No, I've never heard of him.
No, dude, he's exploring all options. He's taken the Monty map and he's redone it and recharted it, and he's already got expeditions on the way. He's going to go out and search the oceans, see what he can find. But I think it's a good idea.
Captain Gunn, huh?
Captain Gunn, that's what he calls himself. But he lives on the water. He lives in he's got a yacht and he's got a fleet of boats. So he's going to go take a trip. And well, he's going after TFE too. He's not going just after all. He's going to debunk all their claims to start with. But Banner did a show. I guess he's still alive right now, talking shit about me. He came over to my show. Came on. You were here for that, weren't you, Matt?
No.
You heard about it.
I've only got this information like third party, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't even understand why he's got it out for you. Like what? I don't know.
I don't know what I did to him. Yeah. Well, I defended Vicky because Grammy or Graham, whatever you want to call him.
So is Captain Gunn? Is he from Falmouth, United Kingdom? Is that where that guy's located?
Called her children what they call Packies, and that's like calling them, dropping the N-bomb over here.
Yes, they could. Packies means Pakistani.
And she got mad about it, so she blocked them, banned them from the channel. Yeah. And I called him out at the time. I said, "Hey, dude, come up here on the stream and apologize to Vicky live." This is when it happened.
Fuck Vicky.
And then Banner went off on me like I did something to his, ran over his dog, whatever the hell it was.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, dude, seriously, I mean, let's ask the boys to man up and apologize and recant the statements when they're calling somebody else's children names. They're not there to defend themselves, And Vicky was just standing up for her kids, So he thinks that we're playing the victim. Now he's playing the victim because I won't unblock him. And Harmon came and backed me up. And he ran off because he didn't want to have an adult conversation. I got it all recorded. We can go over it. I even posted it in his chat and gave him a timestamp to go watch what happened on my stream. It just pissed me off that he labeled the whole stream. He took a picture from the stolen video. The guy hacked me, the deplorable ilk.
Yeah.
And he put it on the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look, the deplorable ilk's here. That your son,
No one hacks you, Roger. No one is hacking your account. Nobody hacked your payroll account, Roger.
You're not coming in here, dude. You can go fuck yourself.
See, he spent a bunch of money from the GoFundMe, and now he's claiming that PayPal took a $1,000 cut from took a $1,000 cut out of a $5,000 fucking deposit or withdrawal. That's what he's trying to make people believe. That PayPal took a 1/5 cut on a fucking deposit. And that's just fucking ludicrous.
And don't try coming back in again and again, dude. Don't worry about it. I'll report you again.
Report him to who? To who? StreamYard's fucking management?
He knows who you are. I guess he might know this guy because they're over in England in the same place. So do
Hey, Cygnus.
not bother coming back in here. You can hear me, dude. If you click on that link, you're watching this. Do not come back in. No, thank you. He ain't coming back in. Oh, he's still here. Shit. Get out. Go. Leave, dude. Don't come back in. Anyways, because they...
No, he can't just ignore people.
He's still doing it.
I'm sure he won't.
I'm just going to leave him in the back. He's going to record this shit. I'll show my bank statement what the GoFundMe put into my bank. It's exactly what I said it is. They claim that they don't take that much out. And Banner's trying to fuel the fire by saying, oh, what are you spending on a big screen TV? Dude, I don't even watch TV. You watch TV, Matt?
Not really, man.
I have like 4 big screen TVs. You know where they are? They're in my garage out here. I got them stored.
It's not deplorable. It's David Banner.
I got a plasma. I got a 46-inch plasma TV. I bought those years ago. I'm talking. He's saying I'm spending this money on stuff. No, I'm not. It's just retarded.
Yes, you spent it on subs for Flatzoid's channel. We know this for a fact.
I'm going to put myself on screen, and I'm going to get rid of him again. He's going to come back in. So what I'm going to do, Matt, I'm going to stop this stream and restart it. I'm going to take the link down and open it up in a new studio so he doesn't try to do this. So
Okay.
listen, I'll send you a link.
All right.
I tell you what, nah, fuck that, dude. I'm just going to leave him in the back. He's going to watch and record it anyway. He turns out my segments.
So Roger can't figure out how to do that.
And pulls them apart, makes little clips out of them. He doesn't realize that I'm trademarking the channel, and I'm going to strike him if he uses my content without, commenting on it, using fair use stuff. So he's going to have to get up on and comment on these streams if he wants to use them. I don't care what you say
like I'm doing now
about me, dude. You can talk all the shit you want,
Yeah.
The idea that your whole life revolves around defaming somebody else is pretty damn pitiful.
There's no defamation. What the fuck are you talking about? Nobody defames you, Roger. We speak truth about you.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah. Get your own content, get your own life, do your own thing, dude. Go away.
I think it's awesome that you get under their skin so much. Like,
yeah, no.
Oh, he gets under our skin? Are you listening to him?
It's not that big of a deal to me.
Right.
Like, dude, we're all human. We're not perfect, And Captain Gunn does have like a different outview. He says he calls certain people fake. I don't agree with him on his take on Christianity, but in his video we're going to watch. But everything else he's spot on about the control system that the elites put up here and stuff. And the people like the portable ilk is like an NPC. He doesn't want to accept it, but he really is. They're in the program, dude. They're part of the program, just like in the Matrix.
Well, I mean,
it's not set up like the Matrix where you're digitally plugged in. You are kind of with news and all that shit. But he gets into some good details about it. You start programming at school, you learn to regurgitate, fall in line, take orders, become a good little worker, and all that shit. Makes sense to me. So I'm gonna put myself up on screen.
Yeah. Self-described deplorable ilk. So what do you expect from him? You know what I mean?
You can see him back here with you. Look at he's using who's that character? Oh, he's a fire starter. He's an instigator. He's got Prodigy's lead singer on his thumbnail. He's back here in chat typing shit.
I don't see it, man. Let's see. Oh, okay. Deplorable.
Yeah. Dude, show your face, dude. If you want to come on my stream, I'll put you on here if you show your face right now. They hard.
So, let's see. We're at 1410.
Be a man, dude. Grow up. Yeah. Come on. Well, you can watch this documentary with us. We're going to watch a Captain Gunn's expeditions he's going to get ready to take. But I'm going to show you the. I'm going to put myself big so you guys can see me. I'll show you my bank statement and what they actually deposited in it. You can. I'll even give you the name of the bank. It's what the hell is the name of the bank? PNC Bank. It's in Colorado. You can actually contact them. I will let them. You can talk to one of the clerks. I'll even and you can check my bank and everything too if you really want to know. So I mean, if you're going to troll me constantly, that's what you are. You're a literal slimy, scummy little troll. Because you don't have any content, you're not covering anything, you're talking shit about me behind my back constantly. You're a 2-bit gossip motherfucker. That's really what it boils down to.
There we go. Now we're bonding.
Yes, we are bonding, and you need to leave me the fuck alone, dude. Slander does carry weight. You know what slander is?
It's not what he's doing. Slander is publishing untruths about someone, and nobody's doing that, Roger. Just hurting someone's feelings is not slander.
Dude, you're doing it behind my back. You're not asking my permission. You're taking my material that's on my channel and you're displaying it out of context. Definitely. You're not representing what I'm actually.
No, he's not displaying anything out of context. What are you talking about?
And if you watch this video, you'll see what I'm saying when I'm done. So everything, dude. You're not even representing flat Earth. You're representing a human being. You're going to take one man and make him represent a whole community? I don't think so, dude. You're trying to embarrass me and embarrass flat Earth. You don't believe in it.
Well, I mean, one person is supposed to represent all of the globies, right? Right?
Or whatever. Just take the facts. Go look at it. Go watch all the shit you put on your streams. And saying that because Harmon wants to scale something to measure it, he's insane because he's not in the mainstream astronomy community. Yeah, that's bullshit, dude.
For the audience, you know,
that's just people curious to want to figure out what the world they live in. You know, I don't blame people for doing things on their own. Do you?
Nah, man. I mean, dude, I don't care if people believe in the globe.
Yes, Neil deGrasse Tyson, absolutely. Yes, he represents all of the globe.
Like, believe what
you can believe in it all you want. It's a belief. Yeah. You're a globe believer, dude. You don't have no globe proof.
Yeah, we do. We absolutely fucking do. You fucking retard. You don't have any proof of flat Earth. We've asked you to prove it, and you've refused. Every one of you motherfuckers have. Hey, deplorable. Speak of the devil.
You've never been outside the Earth. You've never looked at it. Nobody here has. Nobody's seen it.
And you've never seen the flat Earth from the firmament, have you? Have you? But yeah, we have seen the Earth from space. 72 blue marble. Yeah, see, we've seen the moon from space. Absolutely. Guess what shape it's not?
But here's my bank statement. Just is that mirrored or not? Can you see it?
You'd have to zoom in, but I mean,
yeah, I think it's backwards, isn't it? Or is that forward?
Yep.
Let me click the mirror button, make sure I get it. So that's the deposit they gave me from GoFundMe. I'm just going to make it up there for everybody to see it. Make sure you can.
Come on, flip it around.
Mirrored, right?
There you go.
That's proper.
See if we can get a clear shot. So second, third, and fourth, 8-1, 8-6, 8-14. We've got 250, 260, about $260. Visa money transfer, Cash App, Roger Ledwell.
In it.
Yeah, that's good.
And see, this is not anywhere near the amount that was on your GoFundMe, dude. Ever. This was not on your GoFundMe. This is like about $1,000 light. But Roger thinks that PayPal takes $1,000 cut off a $5,000 fucking withdrawal. That's what this motherfucker wants people to believe. Be right back. Gotta pee. Gotta talk to a man about a horse.
Okay, that's the deposit I got from the transfer from the GoFundMe, the first leg of the series. They gave me $3,000 and what? $301.
The year on this doesn't give a year.
Me, the first leg.
Yeah, we don't have a year. But what about before this or after this, Roger? What about before or after this? See that this isn't the full amount, Roger.
They gave me $3,000 and what? $301. I got that $3,000 in my savings account, so you can go check it yourself. Yeah,
who cares?
I'm beyond
dude.
that. Yeah,
you don't have to show these people, bro.
I know I don't have to, but I'm making it clear because they're still accusing me of being a thief. So the whole point.
No one's accusing you of being a thief, Roger. We're accusing you of spending money that is supposed to go toward the Antarctic trip. That's what we're accusing you of. Same way with fucking Chili De Castro, fucking ripped off $720. Now he is actually a thief. He actually took the money from someone else's fundraiser and used it for a trip to fucking Puerto Rico or Cuba or wherever the fuck he's from. But no one's accusing you of thievery. We're just accusing you of fraud.
The story is I'm done with it. That's the last time I'm doing it. I put my email in the chat if you guys want to contact me and help me get to Antarctica, but I'm not really worried about getting to Antarctica. I don't think that they're going to let me go where I want to go.
Yeah, because you never had the intention of going, Roger. You never had the intention of going. You had the intention of collecting money on the false premise that you're going to go. But you're never going to go. You know that. You know for a fact that if you go and you record you live stream for 24 hours, it's going to show exactly what they showed at TFE. And you don't want to be castigated, crucified by your own cult, Roger. You just don't want that. So you aren't going to go. You know what happens if you do. Oh, I've emailed him a bunch of times. He hasn't replied.
And I'll show you how in this documentary and why. Captain Cook I'm not Captain Cook, Captain Gunn. Sorry, Captain Cook. I got Captain Cook on the mind. Jono's in there? Hey, Jono. I got to remember again. Yeah, I'm not looking at the chat right now. I had to get rid of somebody. He's going to come back in again. He's going to come back here and just talk. Because if he doesn't have me, he doesn't have any content. He doesn't have a channel. So, otherwise, go find some like gossip channel where like some Betties are just talking shit about each other and how they dress and where they're spending their money. Go investigate real criminals who are out there robbing people and selling drugs on the street, dude. Put your time to good use.
Memorial Garden says, ignore the stupid brother 100.
Thank you.
It's true too, man. Like, who cares what these cares, Raj?
Yeah, and I'm not caring necessarily, but I mean, he's literally picked me and like everybody that comes on my channel as a target for some reason. Like, flat earthers are really stupid, but I am trademarking the channel just to let you know, deplorable. I've already got the paperwork and stuff, so all I got to do is file it. I got to pay a filing fee. If I want to, if I could scrape up $1,000, I could just get a trademark for 10 years, and I'll trademark all my. You have what phone call recorded, dude?
So in the back chat, he's calling Roger a criminal, and he says he has some phone call recorded.
What phone call was that be? Tell me about it.
Does he work for the IRS or what?
I don't know. Maybe he's talking about the girl that's been trying to rip me off in Discord. My call to the copyright office? What's that got to do with anything, dude? How does that make me a criminal?
So this is the guy.
I never talked directly to the copyright. I talked to like a couple of the online things. They call me. They're like, "Oh, you're going to do it?" I am going to do it. It has nothing to do with copyright. I'm trademarking. Copyright doesn't do anything. I can only copyright like a painting, a book, or a video. I'm going to trademark my channel. That way all the material that's on my channel is mine. That's all I'm doing, dude. What does that got to do with anything? So you can post you can't post a personal conversation. And if you've hacked my phone.
Nobody's hacked your phone, Roger. Nobody has hacked your phone, you fucking moron.
You've hacked my channel. I'm going to file a report with the FBI, dude. How did you get that video that you got to start with? That was not a posted video. You got me on back in EV Mux. Yes, I didn't share that video, dude. I'm talking about the phone conversation. I've had phone conversations with Duffy. I put all these on. It doesn't matter, dude. Beyond my point, if I didn't put it on there, like the video that you posted, the one you deleted, I have Matt's got it saved too. I gave it to him. So if you want to share the video with me, if you actually still have a copy of that, I suggest you get rid of it because evidence. Well, no, actually save it so we can take it to court. You can't hack people's computers or programs on and steal their private video. There was no video being.
Nobody's hacking you, dude.
Posted. It was just me backstage. You actually put that up, dude.
What's up, Santero?
You're trying to blackmail me right now? I'm going to screenshot this shit, dude. Are you reading this back here in the private chat?
Yeah,
Yeah. You're attempting blackmail live on a channel, right? Is that what you're doing? No, you're not asking me. You don't have my permission to publish anything to begin with, dude. Nothing. And hiding behind the 1974 Copyright Act, they ain't going to help you none. This is a federal offense. You're breaking the rules, dude.
That's not a federal offense, man. So, no, you cannot copyright the name or concept of a YouTube channel. Names and business titles do not qualify for copyright. Right. Though you can protect them by registering a trademark. However, the original videos, audio, and visual artwork create are automatically copyrighted at the moment you create them. You can protect your channel's branding and your specific content in a few actionable ways. Copywriting your content. Any original video, script, or image you create is automatically protected by copyright. You can also file for a formal copyright registration with the U.S. Copyright Office for added legal leverage. Trademarks. To protect your channel's name, logo, or slogan from being used by others, you need to apply for a trademark through the USPTO or YouTube's copyright tools. If someone re-uploads your original videos, you don't need a formal registration to take action. You can use YouTube's built-in copyright match tool and content ID system to automatically flag copies and file takedown requests. But then again, fair use trumps that if it's done correctly.
Your channel is going to have to empty all its content when I copyright it or trademark it. Sorry.
And yes, deplorable, you're correct. You can't copyright a video that you have other people's copywritten material in. That will not
You're not
stand.
hiding behind anything, so you're gonna take up for it. Do you want me to, please? Okay, sure. I'll get on it. I'll get the trademark started. So yeah, dude, leave my chat, leave my room. This is my channel. Just do it. When I kick you out this time, do not come back.
No, don't
You're
come
not
back.
welcome here.
Oh, I don't like you.
You do it again, I'll report you. Oh, he's back in.
I'll call the manager. You do it again, and I'll call the manager.
In again. No, this is a restream you're in, dude. You're not in a YouTube. You don't love me. You're a fucking asshole. Go away, dude. See ya. Don't come back.
Don't come back.
If you do, we'll just ignore you.
Oh,
right,
will
let's
you?
get on to the Captain Gunn, dude. This is a good video.
Will you ignore him like you've been doing?
Sure.
You know, because the mainstream doesn't like it. Go fuck yourself, dude. I hope you're recording this. I'm recording it too.
I'm recording it.
You literally attempted blackmail on a live stream. You said you mean to publish the video? That's all. Wouldn't you consider that like a threat of blackmail?
No, Roger. What is the definition of blackmail? Blackmail is the act of forcing someone to pay money or take specific action by threatening to reveal their secrets, damage their reputation, or cause them harm. Yeah, that's not what blackmail means, dumb fuck.
I think so. I recorded a private conversation I had on the phone with somebody else. Did I publish that one? Did I call the? I probably did online. Yeah. But I mean, he can publish something I've already published. That's fine. But I mean, after I trademark it, you're going to get struck for it the next thing you publish. So I'm getting tired of reading them.
Why was your comment?
Anyways,
Roger, you're not going to reason with the unreasonable.
What? I don't. What? What was your comment?
You know what I mean?
I can't, dude. I mean, get a life, dude. All right, so
I don't hide anything.
This is pretty cool.
You guys know I don't hide anything, so it's evidently fucking YouTube.
He's got the Defiance. This is what he's calling his expedition, Defiance. I don't want to try to pronounce that wrong because it's a Spanish word. This is part 2. I watched this morning. It was he's got a good idea, dude. I think so.
Sorcy means freedom.
And
Sorsa.
I thought I'd like to share that with everybody. And then I looked over at David Banner's chat for a minute, like, holy shit, this is what he's actually doing. And so I wanted to just make that clear one more time. So how's your morning going, man?
Pretty good, dude. I'm about to get some rest for the later today.
You got to work?
Yeah, I've been working nights.
I hate that, dude. I mean, the night shift sucks. I used to do 12 hours, like 4 12s overnights.
Yeah.
3 days off, man. But the first two days, I'm like resting up most of the time. And I get like 1 day to myself where I could catch up on the house chores and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I do too. That's 14 days and nights is what I'm on right now.
Ooh. Yeah, working class folk got it hard sometimes. But I mean, I kind of enjoy doing it. And there's some nights I get out a couple hours early because we get the job done, you know. So I get home early. I get 4 10s out of it. So 4 tens is better than no tens. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Check this out. Here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
We'll stop it if you want to. If you got a question, point something out. But when he gets into like the cult and stuff, I agree with it. And with the religious aspect, yeah, the religions are out there.
The cult? I mean the group that sang Sanctuary?
Most of the mainstream religions, yeah. That's not Christianity. He shows how, have an inner dialogue with yourself is actually a healthy thing. I think it is too. You have inner dialogue too, right?
Okay. Oh, yeah, man, all the time.
Some people can't physically do it. Some people have an outer dialogue with us. That's why they talk to themselves, and they show. Yeah, that's because you're trained not to have an inner dialogue. You're trained not to be able to have that inner dialogue because that's the way they train you from school and up. Yeah. Well, anyway, I was actually trained. If the more you repetitively say things out loud, the more you'll remember them. I actually was trained that way too. So I usually speak things out loud so I can remember them. But they say it's better. I do have an inner voice. Like you can, when you read, you can read the words. You can hear the voices in your head, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But when you hear other voices in your head, don't listen to them, man. like deplorable ilk has in his head. All right, here we go. It's just going down.
Hello again, crew. It's good to be back in port. I'm ashore for a couple of months working on my expedition vessels and getting them ready for crew training over summer and autumn. There's a bunch of subjects that I wanted to dive into with you today, so prepare to have your mind blown.
Oh, no.
I'd imagine most have tuned in to
I just had my hair done.
hear about the expedition, so I'm going to lead with that.
I like this patch and stuff. But how many versions of Christianity are there, Matthew?
Let's see, we have Catholicism, Protestantism, Lutheran, Methodist, bunch of them, Baptists. Methodists are just Baptist with money.
There is one.
There you go, dude. That's brilliant.
No, there's a bunch.
That's all I needed to know. Thank you.
Since posting my documentary, I've received hundreds of comments and emails asking questions about the expeditions to the outer lands. For the safety of my crew, I won't be disclosing certain information like our leaving date or which outer landmass we'll be travelling to. I don't want to be tracked or followed. Both expedition vessels are fully...
Well, you don't want to be tracked or followed. Okay. So, yeah. So no proof that you actually did this?
kitted out with modern tech like radar, chart plotters and automatic identification systems, but no GPS type technology will be used during this first voyage. Our ancestors have been sailing and navigating.
Not being tracked by the man, right? You get what I'm saying? Like the navies can't find out where you're sailing to. He's going to use the stars, dude, to find out where he's going. He's going to use star charts.
On a flat Earth? Ain't going to happen, man.
Charts, navigational maps. He's going to do it the old school way.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yes, Anglican. Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah. No getting pushed. Like they're changing the coordinate system. That's how they do it, dude.
He's a sailor. If he's a sailor, he already knows, dude.
Yeah. He knows how to use a sextant too. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
In sections, you need. Guess what? You need a flat Earth to use it. Don't you?
No.
Yeah. Same thing with shadows. I mean.
Yeah.
No. Sextant won't work on a flat Earth. If it did, someone would have collected that 10 grand from MC Toon already. And what are you talking about? Shadows don't work on a globe. What the fuck are you talking about?
It's pretty. You don't get a shadow. Well, you can get like. Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter how long your shadow is. You got to have a surface to cast it on, right?
Yeah.
Well, you can't have a flat surface on a spear. Yeah, you're getting it.
Do you think a shadow will only get cast on a flat surface? Really? Is that what you fucking think, you dumb fuck?
Spears don't have a flat surface. Yeah.
in the oceans for thousands of
Holy fuck, Roger, you are dumber than dog shit. Hey, bogus. Hey, biggest dogus.
years using the celestials, and all of this modern tech has only been around since the 1970s. We did fine without it, and I just don't trust their deceptive GPS.
Look at that. That's cool.
Celestial navigation
Deceptive GPS. Okay.
is the only way to navigate from world to world. The celestials
World to world? What the fuck are you talking about? There's only one world, dumb fuck.
main purpose and reason for their creation is so that we can navigate our worlds. Unlike GPS, it doesn't lie, deceive you.
Your worlds? What's next? You could have a expedition to find the remains of the last expedition that tried to build a bridge between the two peaks of Kilimanjaro? Is that what you're going to do next?
Or break down. Celestial navigation.
What did he just say? Hold on.
Reason for their creation is so that we can navigate our worlds. Unlike GPS, it doesn't lie, deceive you, or break down.
Oh, let's see. So, if you get a star wrong or a celestial body incorrect because you misidentified it, you're not going to get the correct reading. So it's always nighttime, and it's never cloudy. Is that what you're saying? That in real life it's never cloudy and it's always nighttime, and you never misidentify a star? Is that what you're saying? Look, buddy, GPS works daytime, nighttime, 24/7, motherfucker. Whether it's cloudy, whether it's fucking nighttime or daytime. What are you talking about? GPS deceives you. You're a dumb motherfucker.
Celestial navigation relies on specific mathematical equations to determine our position using celestial bodies like the sun, moon, and stars. These are
like the Haversine formula uses that, right? It uses the Haversine formula.
Equations are essential for converting sextant readings into lines of position on a nautical chart. We take multiple readings and apply these calculations to accurately determine our location on this world. Plus, celestial navigation is one of my favourite undeniable proofs that the oceans are flat. Using a sextant, celestial navigation is impossible on a curved surface or a globe.
Have you seen this diagram before, Matthew?
There you go. Fucking quantum eraser Nathan Oakley bullshit.
Yeah. Shout out
Tent Man. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. I saw like, yeah, he's been watching Oakley.
Well, I mean, this is in.
That's a scientific and
yeah.
This is all a part of.
Say, Captain Gunn, what's the height of these stars? Because on a flat Earth, you'd have to know the height of the stars, because you can't tell this distance without knowing either this distance and this angle, or this distance and this angle. So you just can't. It's impossible.
I mean, 10th Man got it from these navigational books, so
yep,
he could have.
10th Man is a dumb motherfucker.
Got it from a navigational book. I'm sure he's
laying around. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Oh, he's trying to join again. Maybe he'll do it again and 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 again. Oh, yes, of course he is. We can do this all day long, dude. It's a merry-go-round. All right.
So you'll just ignore him? Is that what you're going to do, Roger? Just ignore him?
Man, let him play.
Roger can't ignore the squirrel. It's impossible for Roger to ignore the squirrel. Yeah, 10th Man rising.
With himself.
Yeah, he might as well be. Don't give him any ideas. Now we're bonding. Oh, Jesus. Well, you said baby won't stay in the corner?
Yeah, really.
No, he just still keeps going.
Navigational fact. Every star in this flat celestial plane has a...
See, this is horse shit. How do you see this star when it's way up here? How do you see that, dipshit? How does this star appear down here? You dumb motherfucker.
Position
See, this is that personal observation dome that they think exists.
relative to our flat world, where it will be at 90 degrees. This is called the geographical position, or the GP, of that star relative to our flat plane.
I like them so far.
When the observer is at the geographical position of the star, it appears 90 degrees above their head. Celestial navigation works by using a sextant to measure the angle of that known star and using its relative geographical position to know where you are. And like I've already said, measuring an angle to a celestial body only works if you're on a flat ocean or plane.
No, it doesn't. No, it fucking doesn't, moron. Because when you measure the height of a star, the apparent altitude of a star, you're measuring from horizontal, not from the earth, not from the ground, not from the water, from your eye line.
Now, if one observer measures 30 degrees to a star and another observer measures 30 degrees to that same star, we can conclude that they are both on what's called a circle of equal altitude.
Flat.
Everything on that circle of equal altitude is exactly that.
Get your 2 cents in there.
Yeah, it's a big flat circle.
Imagine
a big
that.
2-dimensional circle.
I know. I like the way they try to do the east is west thing. They're just markers on a compass when you're navigating. That you declinate the north, you don't declinate the east and west, because your compass points north. It just works that way, and those points are just to give you a circle around the north, so you can circumnavigate. It's amazing.
Yeah, the captain's spot on right now, bro.
No, he doesn't get too far off. Just when it comes to like the indoctrination, when it comes to he.
So Roger doesn't know what the word declinate means.
There's a lot of indoctrination out there, and there are a lot of role playing characters out there that don't know where they live and don't have a clue to what the world is. They go home and they watch the news and play with blue clues, and I don't know what else anything but like live their life. They live vicariously mostly. Yeah. Oh, he hasn't tried to come back in a minute. All right, let's go with the cap.
Equal altitude. You know, it's sea level, not sea curve.
So how does the horizon block things bottom up? How does that work, Captain?
No matter where you are on that circle, everything on that circle, between that circle, and in the area of that circle is absolutely fucking flat.
No, it fucking isn't.
Did he say that?
The Earth has been measured as spherical for 2,500 years, dumb fuck. Your opinion doesn't mean shit.
There you go.
And anyone that refuses to accept this absolute reality and scientific and navigational fact is either a non-player character.
No, that's not a scientific and navigational fact, dumb fuck.
Which I'll soon undeniably prove do exist, or you've gone full retard, which makes your opinions irrelevant.
Never go full
By doing this once with a sextant, you know that you are somewhere on that circle of equal altitude. To triangulate your actual position, we have to repeat these steps with other stars. Your position is where all of these areas of equal altitude meet. This is how celestial navigation works and has always worked on our flat, level plane.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong. See, I've been blocked on his channel, and or else I would have posted that he should probably try and collect money from FC Toon for completing his challenge, his sextant challenge. Think he'd do it?
Not only is our world observably and obviously flat, it's measurably flat.
Yes, you do not triangulate, you trilaterate. Yes. Exactly. Exactly correct. I'll be right back.
Using just one area of equal altitude proves that the large area that we're navigating is absolutely flat. But by doing this multiple times to create multiple areas of equal altitude, we can literally measure our entire world as flat. It's why using...
You don't have to have one big circle like the big equator that they supposedly have, you know. As a matter of fact, I think when they lost Polaris, they spurred off in the smaller circles and created other meridians out beyond that, not just based on the...
Say what? What the fuck did you say, Roger? What the fuck are you talking about?
This multiple times to create multiple areas of equal altitude, we can literally measure our entire world as flat.
No, we don't. That's not how you measure the Earth, dipshit. You don't measure the Earth with circles of equal altitude, you stupid motherfucker. I mean, you do with circles of equal altitude with Polaris. That's how you can confirm that the Earth is a sphere.
It's why using...
You don't have to have one big circle like the big equator that they supposedly have, you know. As a matter of fact, I think when they lost Polaris, what
do you mean, when we lost Polaris? What the fuck are you talking about, Roger? No one lost Polaris.
They spurred off in the smaller circles and created other meridians out beyond that, not just based on the sun, but on the stars movement too.
You think a meridian is a circle of equal altitude of Polaris? Is that what you think, Roger?
So, but it's still, guess what? It's still measured. Guess what? Flat.
No, it's measured as spherical, stupid. Nobody's ever measured it flat. Nobody.
Yeah, and then the Great Circle, right? You got 5,400 miles. That's on one side of the circle. That's just the radius.
That's huge, dude.
Yeah. So you're talking about 10,800 miles.
Yeah.
That's just measured flat.
I want to shout out Brent Rory because he came.
Actually, it's 3959 is the radius of the Earth. So double that would be about 7,000. So, or 8,000. So what the fuck are you talking about?
Came in saying ahoy. he saw Captain Gunn in the title. Like, okay.
Ahoy.
Ahoy. Yeah, he's putting together expeditions, dude, and he's going to take them to the south and to the north.
Dude, I want to sailboats bad, bro.
Yeah, it'd be cool. We'd go hang out with Big Pine for a while, dude. That would be fun. Go down Florida, hang out in the water, go shark fishing. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Didn't you catch a shark?
Oh, I caught some big ones.
Nice. What did you do with them, man?
Shark fin soup. Yeah, we caught we once caught
the jaws, didn't you? Everybody does that.
Yeah, I didn't get the jaws. There was a 10-foot tiger shark we caught one time, and I didn't get the jaws. He was humongous, dude. I got a video. I should send it to you.
Nice. Yeah, I think I've seen it. I think I may have it on my phone.
Oh, okay.
I think you did send it to me.
Show me a bucket of 39.59. Go ahead, dipshit. Show me a bucket of 30. Show me a bucket of radius.
They couldn't download it onto the Restream. Yeah. But if you got it with you, you could share it with us.
I'm gonna have to go through and look, dude.
Go look if you want to, man. If you get a chance, and if you don't share it this time, you can share it anytime. And I want to see the shark, man, smiling at you. I hear they're big and got sharp teeth, and they can outswim you. I wouldn't recommend you swimming with them.
No.
My grandmother was actually swimming. I think she was out.
Shark squirrel.
Out at Catalina one time. They were out on a yacht.
Bucket of Lagrange, yeah.
A little cutter he used to take out to Catalina every holiday. We go out there when we were younger. Yeah, and my grandmother would come out of the water, and behind her was either a bull. I think it was a bull or a tiger shark, one of the two. And she just got out of the water right before it swam up to the back of the boat.
Yeah, those bull sharks play.
Yes. Yeah, they'll eat your ass up, man. They're known as man eaters, aren't they?
Yeah, the bull sharks are ferocious.
Yeah, I wouldn't play with them. don't recommend playing with a Rottweiler dressed in a meat suit either. But some people are stupid. Test fate. Let's see.
Celestials is a dead art form of navigation nowadays, and why tuition on the subject is purposely overcomplicated, boring, and surrounded in pseudoscience. They don't want you using this truthful and accurate way of navigation and pinpointing our position. Using a sextant, taking a few bearings and referencing them to a nautical almanac is very simple. And
you know, the nautical almanac uses spherical math, right? Uses the heliocentric math. You do understand this, correct?
being competent in this method of navigation is a must for all of my crew and anyone else that's planning an expedition of their own. You won't get to the outer lands or out of this world without it. You've got to go old school like the captain.
Why? Why? We have GPS. It's way more reliable and accurate than a sextant, dipshit.
If you're looking into buying a sextant, it's tempting to buy one of the old brass antique type. They're stunning works of art and gives a sneak peek of the intelligence of our ancestors. But I'd advise against buying one of these, especially when they're priced.
Yeah, the ones you find on like Amazon, these antiques, these are bullshit. They don't work right.
So cheaply.
Yeah, he's going to point out why you won't want to buy one either. It's not because they didn't work or didn't work at one point in time. It's just they get out of whack, and you have to calibrate these things all the time to make them useful. So if the slide's not calibrated straight, you won't get an accurate reading of the star.
What slide?
You know.
What slide are you talking about, Roger?
Oh, what are those things over there on the side? Those black things. Those are what? What are those?
I can't see. I'm looking through my photos.
Oh, that's all right. Don't worry about it. I'm
degree?
pointing out the magnification mirrors on the side, and there's another mirror up here on the top that you point at.
There's no magnification mirrors on the side, dipshit. Some
kind of thing that's usually out in front of you.
The horizon.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, horizon mirror. What do you use those for? They're decorative. That's what this tool is just a decorative piece you put on your desk.
Yeah, so that you can measure the degrees above the horizon of the celestial body.
Yeah, that's amazing. So you have to get a horizontal before you can get your degree, right?
Absolutely. Well,
no, you don't.
They work hand in hand. You can't measure it if you don't have a horizontal.
Dude, I've got this little quadrant. It's kind of shitty. It's half plastic, half metal, and it has a mirror on it too. The quadrant does too. I wonder what that mirror is for. Well, never mind. It also has a level on it too and a compass. I don't know what you use those for.
It's unnecessary.
I know, it's just there for looks.
These fucking morons don't have a goddamn fucking clue.
The chances are the non.
Hey, Osimo. The outer lands are the lands that are outside of the ice wall. That's the outer lands. Flat Earth outer lands. It's these. These are the outer lands, right? Yeah. See, this is the flat Earth, and then somehow you're supposed to be able to like sail through these passages and visit the outer lands. So that's how dumb these motherfuckers are.
Functioning. These old sextants are often knocked around, put on display, and if the arcs are distorted, they won't be accurate anymore. These are precisely calibrated time instruments. They've got to be looked after.
If the arcs are distorted, how does this get distorted? How does it get distorted?
New good quality sextants are expensive, especially the modern German brands.
That's what
I use a Davies 25, but you can get a good quality second-hand one for about 300 sterling upwards. Just make sure it has all of its UV sun filters. These are removable, easy to lose, and hard to replace. When we use the sun to take a...
No, they're attached to the thing. They're pivoted. They're pretty difficult to remove. You have to unscrew screws to take them off. What the fuck are you talking about?
Bearing, we're looking directly at the sun, whilst also looking at the sea level on a split mirror.
Imagine you're not looking down at the horizon, you're looking out to the horizon.
No, you're looking down to the horizon. You're looking down to the horizon. You are you're bringing the sun down to the horizon using the horizon mirror, right? And then when you have your
If you're
total,
on a globe,
then when you have your total angle, do you subtract the angle, the dip angle from that? That gives you your final angle of the star above horizontal.
looking at a horizon that's going down, you'd be looking down at the horizon. Wouldn't you?
If you were on a globe, you wouldn't be looking at a horizon.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking
What the fuck did you just say?
too. Hard to look down to the horizon.
It's even harder to have a horizon on a globe.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about, dumb fuck?
Yeah, imagine that. And at sunset, you'd have this giant shadow that shot up from the globe too. It would cast up into the sky right away. You'd see like a.
Did I lose
like
you, Raj?
Hello. Say again, Matt. I think he got a phone call. I'm not sure.
Matt's a dumb fuck.
I thought he was
Hello,
saying something. Hello.
Hey, I thought I lost connection for a second.
No, I'm here. No, you'd have a giant shadow from the Earth bulge as the sun going behind it. It'd have like this.
Why? Why would you have that? You know, you do have a shadow. It's called nighttime, dumb fuck. Nighttime means you're in the Earth's shadow. Good God, man, you're stupid.
Big shadow that cast up into the sky, wouldn't you?
Oh, I never even thought of that. Yeah.
Oh, I never even
I
thought
got a
of
video
that.
that demonstrates in a blender simulation difference between a globe and a flat Earth when the sun goes away versus the sunset. You know what actually comes out on top in demonstration?
The globe Earth, because on a flat Earth, the sun could never be that low in the sky. The sun could never make it down to the horizon. Well, it could make it within 1 degree if the sun were 350,000 miles away.
What's that?
Now, do you think the sun could be 350,000 miles away over a flat Earth that's only 8,000 miles wide? You think that's possible, Roger?
The sun's going away.
Shadow?
No, there's no shadow. Sorry, no. There's shadows from things on the Earth, but that's because the sun's going away, casting light in front of it. So it doesn't go behind an Earth curve. You wouldn't get no shadows at that time of day. The sun's gone down behind the Earth.
Yeah, I don't know how any human can be this fucking dumb. Nighttime is the shadow, stupid. Jesus fucking Christ, Roger.
That would cast the shadow, the Earth itself. You wouldn't get a shadow from anything else. But I mean, the sunlight actually stays at the right level. We have. If you haven't seen it, it's Man of Stone actually has a demonstration from his house.
Oh, Man of Stone. Yeah, there you go. That's your problem.
Where he compares what it would do on a globe for what it actually really does in real life. Pretty cool. And him and Paul Klepp put a blender demonstration together what shadows would do at sunset on an Earth and a flat Earth on a globe. So it doesn't do what the globe predicts it's supposed to do. I never heard anybody on the globe side say anything about it either. They won't even touch it.
Can drop the sun.
I've never seen it. So, Man of Stone? Channel? There's a bunch of, is this him? 10 subscribers? No. No, I don't see any Caged Elephant. That's good music. He wasn't. Ain't no rest for the wicked till we close our eyes for good. Yeah, I'm not seeing any. Yeah, I don't know.
Down to sea level.
Oh, there's a link on Globebusters. I'm not even going to.
These eye lenses filter the sun's rays. The brighter the sun, the darker the filter you use. Without them, over time, you'll burn out the retina behind your eye.
Yeah, you will burn the retina of your eye.
Hence why a lot of old sailors used to wear eye patches.
No, they didn't wear eye patches because they burned their fucking retinas, you dumb motherfucker.
When sailors and pirates are pictured in movies, there's always a few that wear an eye patch. Back in the day, these were the navigators.
Oh, okay.
On overcast, gloomy days and nights.
Okay, so pirates have existed since ancient times, dating back to the Mediterranean Bronze Age and the Roman Empire, but their golden age occurred from 1650 to 1730. Right? But then if we look at when was the sextant invented? The 1730s. So after the golden age of the pirates, yeah, you're a dumb motherfucker. So it's like saying it's like the equivalent of saying, well, I can't remember the guy's. It's a formula. It's a quadratic equation that they say, well, gravity. Well, that's taken from some other formula. Well, no, that formula was created after gravity's formula. So can't remember who it was.
It's sometimes hot.
Oh, there we go. Flat Earth Man of Stone. Have to look through that later.
Hard to even see or locate.
Makes sense because I mean, if you had a patch on one side, you can only add a filter on the other side, so you wouldn't be blinded by the sun over time. Makes sense.
No, they wore patches because they fucking damaged their eye physically, not just looking at the sun, dipshit. What the fuck are you talking about? You know, they worked around explosives, you know, with cannons and gunfire and shit flying around a ship when they fucking get hit by a goddamn cannonball. Yeah. Or if they fucking get in a fight, someone pokes their fucking eye out. Yeah, they didn't get their retinas burned by the fucking sun.
Yes.
The sun, especially in thick fog, clouds and storms, which can be disastrous for the vessel and crew when navigating with a sextant.
But you said it's flawless. You said it's 100% reliable, right? That's what you said earlier. That it's way more reliable than GPS.
I replaced the first eye filter lens with a slice of calcite sunstone, which is a polarizing crystal. When we look through this crystal at an overcast sky, it will show and detect the location of the sun.
And no, they never replaced the eyepiece of a sextant with a goddamn piece of calcite. Nobody ever fucking did that, man. What the fuck are you talking about? You can't see through this piece of calcite. You need to be able to see through the eyepiece of a fucking sextant to see the sun or the star clearly. All this tells you is which direction the sun is. That's what the fucking Vikings used. They were basically the first navigators, first international navigators, and they used calcite to fucking tell the direction of the sun so they could navigate point to point. Fuck, this guy is a dumb motherfucker.
That's smart. I'm telling you. I want one of them.
That is.
I think the Vikings started doing that back in the day. Yeah, Jeff, I actually have a accurate star almanac right here. I went out and bought one just for taking these trips.
You know, that is the original Flat Earth book.
Yeah.
No, it's not, stupid. You dumb fuck.
I've got a couple now. I've got the True Earth Whisperer, and I've got Welcome to Flat Earth, and which goes over basic physics of gas and
the almanac.
Yeah, and the almanac, yeah. But my almanac is based on the globe projection, the stars, because that's what's taught. So, but the almanac is accurate to where the stars are, and I can just take the spherical part out of it. They don't even have really for longitude and latitude and stuff. I have all the coordinates and stuff for where the stars are supposed to be. That's all I need.
Yeah, but the star has a ground position, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, that's what the I'll show you. I got it right here.
That's what I mean. So it's definitely a Flat Earth book.
Yeah, it definitely is. Yeah, I'll put me on screen right quick. I'll show you the thing I got. I got this thing for like $12 on a what do you call it? It's a used bookstore, basically. Pretty good. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it's cool.
Mm-hmm. And they got type some more shit back in the chat, but I'm not going to pay any attention to it. We'll call him that guy from now on. Don't even give him a name. But I got this thing. This is Norton Star Atlas. And it has the coordinates for your position and the time are all labeled in here. So if I'm looking at a particular...
Right, and you know what this book uses? Spherical math. That's what it uses, Roger. It's not a flat earth book, dumb fuck.
Star, I know where it is, and I got the proper time of it, and it's height in the sky. I can find...
Yeah, you can't navigate with an atlas. You have a nautical almanac. You can navigate using that, but no, you can't navigate using this, Roger. This will not give you a circle of equal altitude.
Find out my location.
That's badass, Roger. I like it.
Bev calls it the magic book. You ever listen to? You got that book of magic?
No,
that's not.
What doesn't use a globe model? What he has? What that book he had?
Magic. They found out where the star is, what time it's going to be there. That's some magic, I'm telling you.
Well, how many stars are in that? Like, do you know if it's like 64 stars or 60?
On navigational stars, there's a list of them. There's more than just navigational stars that reference in here too.
Oh, okay.
This is Astronomer's Handbook too. Beyond this almanac.
I got you.
Yeah, so I can find out any star in any location where I'm at, so I can reference it. Yep. It's got quite a healthy guide, and it has a actual map of where they're at. It's got page upon page, each section that has reference points for where the longitude and latitude is. I got a map to go with it. So I can map the sky. Has maps of it. I'll put one of the maps up for you. So you can see it. These are the star maps right here. That's not really good. Let's try this one.
That's cool.
Yeah. But they got to get the elongated sides to it because it's a sphere. No, it's not a sphere. The reason they did that, I mean, actually, if you think about it, the meridians, the ones that they made up, that they put them circular, that's the east to west because you are circumnavigating around a central point. That's the only reason it has that round part to it because that's the meridians are round. Yeah.
Right, I see what you mean.
So, Roger, why do the lines of longitude Why is it marked off in degrees of a circle? Why, Roger? Any guess?
Yeah.
Has nothing to do with the shape of the ground you're walking on whatsoever.
It's
He's
just
so
the
confident.
old Terminator.
They're so confident, aren't they?
Old Terminator.
Terminator.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Oh, the meridians are there to give you distance between the longitude, right? Or those are the longitude or the actual meridians. The latitude or the from Polaris. And the reason that you can only go so far because you lose sight of Polaris after time. But that has nothing to do with Earth.
What do you mean you can only go so far? Lines of latitude go from the North Pole to the equator, from the equator to the South Pole. Dumb fuck. What are you fucking talking about?
Just over distance, you lose sight of things, dude. And I think how many miles is it before you said you can do it 54. Well,
Yeah,
you don't have to use Polaris every time. You can get a time and a fix on one of the moving stars and actually get a location too. So you can navigate short distances like that.
Oh,
during
dude,
the time frame that it's in the sky. Yeah.
If you're down, if you're towards the Great Circle, right, the equator, and you got the Polaris on your right hand, and then you look, and the Southern Cross is on your left, you just measured a shit ton of mileage. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hold on a second. He say so.
No,
which
we don't know
version of
what you mean.
Christianity do we have? He wants to know which one, just yours. Like we there's not a just your version of Christianity. That's the last question.
Christianity means you follow the Lord Jesus Christ. That's what
There
it is.
you go, dude.
Unitarianism? Ask Flatzoid. He'll tell you Unitarianism isn't real. That's not real religion.
It's pretty simple. Hence the name Christian.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's brilliant, dude. Brilliant. Well, I want to
God, what a dumb fuck.
Get in this guy. He actually gets into what he's going to do, and he's putting together like expeditions.
I mean, we got the Catholic Church, we got the Holy Roman Church, we've got the British Church, right? There's a bunch of different Catholic branches. Yes, there's only one kind of Christianity. That's what he said.
For other people too. If you want to put a crew together and do an expedition and explore, he's willing to help you out do it. He has if you don't have a boat, he can even get you into a program where you can actually eventually buy a boat and go put together your own expedition and explore the oceans yourself. And come to find out, watching this, the Antarctic
These motherfuckers would be lost 20 miles from shore.
Treaty only applies to the Antarctic shelf itself.
What? What, Roger?
And go put together your own expedition and explore the oceans yourself. And come to find out, watching this, the Antarctic Treaty only applies to the Antarctic shelf itself.
Right, it applies to Antarctica. It applies to Antarctica. That's why it's the Antarctic Treaty.
Doesn't apply to anything else. The water outside of Antarctica, you can circumnavigate any part of Antarctica you want to. The waters are not off limits at all. Weird, huh?
But I don't know. I don't trust the government to follow the law.
So. Yeah, I'm not gonna go. Let's go sail around Antarctica and see if they shoot me down.
Yeah.
So he's not actually going to sail to the so-called Antarctic island. Is what he calls it. So, but he actually has got some more information I didn't know before.
The Antarctic Treaty applies to all land, ice shelves, and sea south of 60 degrees south latitude. It covers the entire continent of Antarctica out to the South Pole, but does not interfere with the rights of nations under international law regarding the high seas within this region. So you're fucking wrong, dipshit. You're wrong, Roger. Stop being wrong.
He puts it in this video. Pretty good. You'll see it when he gets there.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Awesome so far, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, I found that shark. you want to look at that.
Oh
later.
yeah, cool. Yeah, we can do that now if you want to.
I've never shared before, Roger, so I don't know.
Okay, you see the little little screen that has an X on it?
Presentation?
Well, it's kind of. I guess I don't know what it says on yours, but I have a little screen at the bottom that has with an arrow on it, and it says screen share above it when you hover over it.
I don't know. I'm on the phone, bro.
Okay, so do you have like these little round things at the bottom where below us?
I got like these 3 dots, and it says extra camera, presentations, and settings.
That's all you got? Well, then go to presentations. Click on it, see if it gives you options.
Upload.
You can share.
I guess it wants me to upload.
Okay, try to upload the video to it. See what it does. It'll ask me for permission. So as soon as you do it, I'll be able to share it. If that's the case.
Oh my.
Oh man, Artie moved to Texas. Artie from Artie's Corporate Fiction moved to Texas, and he got a new air conditioning unit. That's what his live stream is titled. I have a new AC unit. Let's celebrate. Good for you, man. Good for you. I've been in Texas during the fucking summer. And not a summer as hot as this one, and it was fucking unbearable.
My goodness.
That's because you're on your phone, dude.
Good for him.
If you had a PC, you'd have a different format.
Yeah.
And yet he won't buy a goddamn DeWalt tool set, power tool set. I mean, that's what every fucking homeowner needs, is a fucking DeWalt power tool kit.
It's not going to be able to do it, Raj.
Oh, damn it, man. Well, maybe you can put.
I mean, they aren't really that expensive for what you get, and I mean, they're invaluable. You get a drill, fuck,
Stuff on camera and show the
all
video.
kinds of shit.
Well, I'm on the phone. I don't think I could show you the video.
Oh, well, if you, that's right, I get you.
I guess if I go to the mirror.
Look, this is me and the shark. This guy's over here trying to talk religion again. Catholics are religion, not Christianity.
Dude, I don't want to have a religious conversation.
No, Catholics are technically Christian, you dumb fuck.
Like, I don't care what this horrible ilk. I mean,
well, he's not even a Christian himself. He made an atheist statement on his channel when he first started. It has this. Yeah, in other words, why?
You know what an atheist statement would be, dipshit? The earth is flat. That would be blaspheming God's infinite creation. That would be an anti-Christian statement. So fuck off.
Would you ask me about God when you don't even believe in him?
Yeah, I don't know what you think, Mr. Antichrist.
Yeah,
that's pretty much what he is.
Like,
I'm just trying to think of a way to share that thing.
Yeah, it gets fucking hot, man.
That's a real good question.
It's gotten hot here. Doesn't get hot usually this far north, but it gets pretty hot sometimes. The place I live has really thick walls, so it stays cool like all year round here inside, because the sun can't get through the fucking walls to heat the place up. But I mean, I prefer it. I prefer warm weather. I like a good 80-degree day. So I wish it would be 80 degrees every day.
Nobody's paying attention to you, dude. I guess it bothers because
I'll even tolerate 90. I really don't even mind 90.
Atheists have faith, don't they? They gotta not believe in.
No, there's no faith with atheism, you dumb fuck.
They believe in nothing. They see all the evidence around them that there might be a creation and a creator, and they have to like choose the latter. Like there's nothing. It was always been here. Nothing made the place. It just kind of put itself together. Oh God.
Yeah.
I feel for them though, man. Think about it for a minute. Like, what kind of thought? Whenever they deal with somebody that tells them there's a God, what kind of gymnastics they got to go through every time that happens?
You know, Roger, I don't think anybody's going to be surprised on Judgment Day. I think everyone knows exactly where their destiny is headed.
Yeah, that's why
I
they're
really
like
do.
over fighting it, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And just don't fight God. It's kind of redundant. You're not going to get anywhere with it. Anyways, back to the video. You ready? Crap, I was trying to think of how to share that thing again. I tried to take it off my phone, like the last thing I wanted to share on here, and I put a PDF in of the conversation that me and McToon had, or not, me and Craig had, and I couldn't play it on here. I still have it recorded though. And I told him straight up he didn't have permission to put it on the internet. So you know what he did right away? Played it on the internet. Yeah. I even said it in the conversation we had on the phone. If you use this conversation on a live, he said, "Well, I'm already live," but he wasn't. I checked when he said that. And then later on, a day later.
Did you check when he said that? No, you didn't, Roger. You fucking didn't check. You're lying, Roger.
He put up a short with him having this conversation with me, and he trimmed out the part where I said, "Don't put it on the internet." You don't have my permission to. So these people don't have any regard for anybody's privacy at all. I know.
They're miserable, bro. They need somebody to bond with.
Well, I tell you what, I'll look through our chat and I'll see if I can find it, and I'll try to download it to a PDF and put it on my computer, and I'll try to show it one of these times. You catching the shark? I'll do that when we get done here. See if I can find it, dig it up.
And, no worries, man. If not, I'm
not worried. Not worried. I just like to show it. That'd be pretty cool. Flat earthers are not all dumb, man. We're all just morons. Because we actually questioned the mainstream narrative and found out there's a lot of lies out there.
No, you haven't, you fucking liar.
I mean, yeah, it's funny when you say it that way. It's like Waterboy. Like all the Globers are like Waterboy. You know, Mama said
my
mama said the Earth was moving.
Oh, Rory did an excellent video about the Earth moving. You remember? You think?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he posted one like 6-7 hours ago. I watched it. It's a good video.
You watched it? I saw the update. I didn't watch it yet.
Yeah, get a chance to watch it, dude. I'm gonna go over it on my next stream tonight. This is impromptu right here. I decided, hey, this is cool. Yeah, I want to show it.
Yeah, this is really cool.
Yeah, and I get these day trolls come in, and here we go. Now that rock is cool, ain't it?
What is that rock? Do you know?
Yeah, he said it's like a crystal. It polarizes the light. I'll play it. Show it again.
Looks like a source.
And we can drop the sun down to sea level. These eye lenses filter the sun's rays. The brighter the sun, the darker the filter you use. Without them, over time, you'll burn out the retina behind your eye. Days and nights, it's sometimes hard to even see or locate the sun, especially in thick fog, clouds and storms, which can be disastrous for the vessel and crew when navigating with a sextant. So I replace the first eye filter lens with a slice of calcite sunstone, which is...
Calcite sunstone, there you go.
Calcite sunstone, that's cool. I see you, Big Pine.
Oh, Big Pine's here? Hey, Big Pine. Them gators they're ornery. And they need a toothbrush. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Pretty awesome, though. Yeah, I like that. What was the name of that again? Can't remember.
Calcite.
It's sunstone, calcite, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it'll actually just traps sunlight, I think. So you can actually get a bearing on where the sun is on an overcast day.
That's freaking cool.
Yeah. Find your sun's location. There you go. Eliosexuals. Elio. Who's Elio? He's a Spaniard. Sorry, no, he's not. Well, he's not a Dominican. Let's put it that way.
is a polarizing crystal.
Where do white
When we
women-
look through this crystal at an overcast sky, it will show and detect the location of the sun and even bright stars on an overcast night. Navigational tools like this we use with a wee piece
Nah, no, it won't.
of calcite in the middle. If you look at my profile picture, it's the same thing.
Okay,
I've had a few comments saying this is witchcraft. I'm casting spells on you, some type of voodoo.
Fucking voodoo magic man.
But unfortunately, the reality is much more boring. It's just a Norse compass. The raven in the centre representing Odin.
Thank God it's voodoo,
Norseman,
man.
Northman. The legend has it the magnetic north is a bifrost to the other realms, but that's a subject for another time. When it comes to navigating our known world, it's not as simple as using and following a compass. We can't actually navigate a modern map with a compass without accounting for declination, which is the angle difference between geographical north, which is the imaginary north that the longitude lines on a map.
This is one of the great points he's making, because longitude and latitude are set up on declination points. If you want to just track the true north, you need magnetic. So that's all he's.
No, no, true north is where the lines point. Excuse me. True north is where the is latitude and longitude, or longitude. That's true north south. Now, if you talk about magnetic north or magnetic south, that's where you need your magnetic declination. You need to compensate for that. You got it backwards, Roger.
He's going to be using in his travels.
Right.
Yeah. Which he thinks he's going to be able to get around their declination points. In other words, stay off the grid and find other locations within it. I mean, they do set the grid up for a reason. It is a pin, right?
Declination points? What's a declination point, Roger?
Dude, it's so crazy that they don't teach this stuff in school. This is useful information. You know what I mean? Like, why do they teach bullshit in school?
And I don't think it's.
Yeah, like reading, writing, science, shit like that. Yeah, there's bullshit, right?
This is Rory Sea Lightning. We're going to play some Rory later on today. He's got a new one out. This is a Captain Gunn. Gunn. Yeah, Gunn. Gunn. The double N. Now I'm just going to kick him out again and see what he does. This for the hell of it.
Squirrel.
If you want to come along with me, you could hop on Captain Gunn's boat and we could go sail the Seven Seas.
You need to change your name, Deplorable, to Deplorable Squirrel.
Too. And we've got magnetic north, the direction that your compass points to, actual north. As a mainstream explanation says, longitude and latitude lines are imaginary lines used to locate.
No, where your compass points to is not actual north. That's magnetic north. What the fuck are you talking about?
Places on Earth.
Imaginary.
The imaginary
This guy claims to know celestial navigation, and he got that wrong?
latitude lines run horizontally and measure how far north or south a location is
All
from
right,
the
see
equator.
you later.
The equator is an imaginary line that divides the Earth into
See you later. Thanks for stopping in, Deplorable.
northern and southern hemispheres, located
Imaginary. They have to say that stuff, don't they?
Yes, because if you look on the ground, you don't see lines on the fucking ground. But they're not imaginary. They've been quantified. They're a distance measurement. It's the circumference of the Earth divided into 365 or 360 parts. That's a degree.
It ain't real. It's all imaginary. Yeah, those lines were imagined. And I don't think the equator's
No, they were fucking measured, moron.
exactly a straight line, is it?
No, and it's not in an actual position either.
Nope. Even according to them, everything's a refracted position that they actually put in their model. It's refracted on the celestial and terrestrial.
So the equator would be refracted? What the fuck are you talking about, dipshit? I mean, it's when you think they've said the dumbest fucking thing you could ever think that a person could say, they top it. They do one better.
According to them.
It's like that game you used to play in gym, like on the trampoline. Remember that? Where one person would do a sitting bounce, and then the next person do sit, kneel, then another person like sit, kneel, front, and then another person might do sit, kneel, front, back. You know, it's an add-on. It's like this, but for stupid. Just one person says something dumb, the next person has to top it. It's just cannonballs, just snowballs.
Which I don't think it is. I think the stars actually have a location. But, what am I? A fool, man. But how do you get the height of those stars when they're 43,000?
See, on a flat Earth, you'd have to know the height. But on a spherical Earth, you don't. They're just an infinite amount of distance away. I mean, they're so far away, you don't have to know the height. You just have to know trigonometry.
Light years away from a dead pulsar or whatever the hell that is.
Yeah,
Now light's just now getting to us, man, after trillions of years. What's the evidence of such things? I want to know.
assumptions on top of assumptions.
Yeah, and they're burning balls of gas in a vacuum that contain themselves and collapse on themselves due to the magic of what?
No, it's not burning balls of gas. It's nuclear fusion.
The gravitation thing. Any proof of that one?
No, only if you assume it first.
They sent a probe into the sun, and they came back out the other side, and they found the gravity well at the bottom of it. They examined it, and they,
No, that never happened, Roger. Never fucking happened.
Elements and properties from it and brought it back to Earth. Look, we got proof. A black hole. Where? At the event horizon. That event horizon where all the gravity starts pulling in all the mass around it, everything, and it falls through the black hole into another dimension. Gets bent through a wormhole in time, and they could travel across the universe seconds. And they get spaghettified though, right? You get strung out like spaghetti because the atoms and the molecules are being stretched at that speed. You know, that was really funny because on Rory's new video, you'll like that. The idiots that were having the conversation on the plane thought that time was different because they're higher up. Like, you know, like north is up. I'm dead serious because he's talking about moving to Colorado, Sky was, and he's like, the time changes because they're higher in elevation, right?
Okay.
Yeah. This is legitimate. They have a video of the guy having the conversation. It's just him and his wife back and forth. This is a Globey dude. He actually thinks that because you're up higher, you're up north. Because you're climbing in elevation. Yeah. Yep. He's talking about having to change his clock because he's moving to Denver. Oh my God, dude! Because it's higher in elevation, time is different in the time zone. But Rory goes into a lot more into time zone. So they are so fucked up with the time zones. They do it on purpose to throw everybody off for what the sun's actually really doing. What time it really is at that time isn't really that time. They throw everybody off. It's mass confusion on the globe. I'm telling you.
That's just the way they want it, man.
Yeah, I've talked to Globies like Brenda. He actually said that the time zones are different like that for political reasons. I said, well, that's not a physical reason, is it? Yeah. I'm going to say no. The actual time is what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, you're also talking to somebody who's got a political reason for calling himself a woman.
Yeah, or becoming a toaster.
Yeah.
Whatever he wants to be.
Somebody who thinks a shoe is a naturally occurring phenomenon.
Yeah, and a hole in a donut is space time. It's bent around the donut. Yeah, I've got all the numpty clips if you want to go over it. I mean, we could have a lap or two. Dog bones are clocks, dude.
Mama said that Brenda was...
Yeah, every time I want to tell what time it is, I grab the dog and start looking at his bones like, yeah, what time is it? Yeah, and fists just appear out of nowhere and punch you in the face.
Yeah.
I've heard this man say this stuff. Him and Bob, the science guy. I've heard a conversation between Brenda and him, and they're like patting each other on the back, how smart they really are, and they're talking about this very topic. Yeah,
like two girls in football.
Yeah, they think they actually know what physics is. This is funny. Physics are physical things in the world, and the study thereof is physics, right? I think so.
At 0 degrees latitude, while imaginary longitude lines run vertically and measure how far east or west a location is from the prime.
Just fucking wow.
Meridian. So they're imaginary lines and GPS technology made to navigate their distorted and inaccurate maps that everyone's been indoctrinated into believing don't actually point to real north. Maps line up with the mainstreamly admitted imaginary north, south, east and west, and not the actual north, magnetic north. Most
magnetic north is not actual north, dumb fuck.
Graphic maps include a diagram, a key.
I mean, this guy claims to be a fucking sailor.
That shows this recalculation, this declination between geographic north and magnetic north. It's just more of a sick joke of the cool that geographic north is referred to as true north. So the fake imaginary north is called true north. And that...
No, that's not a fake imaginary north, dumb fuck. That's if you stand directly under Polaris, you will be standing at the North Pole. What the fuck? This guy's a dumb fuck.
That's what we get nowadays in this.
There you go. Look at there. A geoid next to a bear. We were looking at geoids the other day. Dude, some of those things like in the middle, it's like there's a section almost cut out of it. Like it's taking a bite out of the apple. I think they're mocking us with that shit, dude. But they're measuring the gravity, you know.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know how else to explain. They're sick in the head.
Yeah, there's a demonstration right there. Geodetic surveying, something we don't need.
Port run, upside down clown world that we all live in. I explained towards the end part of my documentary why I think this landmass that I refer to as Vista 3 is a separate world to ours, with its own sun and moon, its own magnetic north, its own liquid oceans, its own star constellation.
Oh, it's see, that's a reflection off the moon. That's what he just showed. This is supposed to be the moon, and this is a reflection of the moon. The flat Earth map is a reflection on the moon. It's projected onto the moon, and these are all the outer lands, I guess. But he's saying that this is the Earth. No, dude, you got your fucking conspiracy bullshit wrong.
With its own sun and moon, its own magnetic north, its own liquid oceans, its own star constellations, its own old world infrastructure that was built prior to the 1200s, and probably its own creatures, critters, and maybe its own human population.
I don't know if you can prove all this, but it's off in tangent land. But he's going to actually go out and look for it. So
no, you can't prove any of that because none of it's fucking real, man. There are no outer lands, you stupid fuck. You dumb, gullible piece of shit.
Got to give Captain Gunn props on it. But I doubt you're going to find any mythical creatures like that. That looks pretty weird, don't it? Now, that spider, I think you'll find already. That's real. And I think that thing is like something they made out of an alien prop. And whatever the hell that is, I have no idea what that is.
That's
now what? Oh, yeah, Chamar. Yeah. It could be. But I mean, we have like mythical animals pretty much in the Bible too. We have Leviathan, which is actually like basically a sea dragon, right?
Yeah.
And you have the behemoth, which is a huge beast. Yeah, I guarantee you that there's more species that we probably don't know about. We're not everywhere, and he gets into like how vast the oceans really are, and how there's no way anybody can police all of them. There's no way that it takes you several fleets to police all the oceans constantly, and I doubt you'd be able to cover it all just for the mass distance that are in it. And this man sails. That's what he does. So looking back to what could be.
We know that our sun and moon spiral in and out around our magnetic north. My own logical theory is that this world and landmass next to us has at least one sun and moon. As we travel south through this space in between these two worlds, floating through space in our spaceships, we will leave our world's magnetic field. As we close nearer to the next world's magnetic field, our compasses will stop spinning wildly and settle pointing to the next world's magnetic north. I'm also hoping to see the edge of a second star constellation different to ours. Due to the time of year that we'll be travelling to one of these outer lands with the sun rotating Capricorn, I'm expecting to be in a position where I should be able to see both worlds, moons and...
But he's not going to do it. He's not going to use GPS, or he's not going to track his thing, right?
Suns at one.
Oh, that's him. Yeah, he's not going to track his voyage. You know, he's not going to let anybody know where he is or what he's doing. Right, you just have to take his word on it.
And we're still speculating.
And you know he'll actually find what he's looking for, right? He's gonna find it, right? Right.
Speculating now for sure.
And I think this explains reports from these southern areas of people witnessing two suns in the sky. Usually the second being a black sun with a halo of light around it, almost like an eclipse. The sun and moon seem to be a tilted dome disc type shape, right? And only lit up on their...
So where do you see this black sun other than during an eclipse? Where do you see this?
Front side facing our world.
I can testify.
You never see the dark side of the moon, right?
Nope.
Or the back side of the sun.
There is no dark side of the moon. Every inch of the moon is dark at one point or another in time. Now, you're talking about the far side of the moon? This would be the far side of the moon, not the dark side of the moon, you dumb fuck.
I think the backside of the sun and moon are dark. They're unlit. As we sail through this in-between part, I'm expecting to be able to look up.
So he thinks the backside of the sun is dark. That's what this dumb piece of shit thinks.
And see our world's sun shining, whilst also being able to see the next world's sun in the distance. We'll be seeing their sun's backside, so we'll be seeing a black sun with a halo of light around it.
So where has anybody ever seen this? Where? When? Has anyone ever recorded seeing this?
And maybe even see two moons during the same time. At the end of the day, there's only one way to find out, and that's to go and have a ganders for ourselves.
There you go.
As explained previously, the moon is not a solid object that Freemasons can land on. It's a focused electromagnetic plasma phenomenon. Electromagnetic energy comes from below the Earth.
No, it's fucking not. And not everyone who landed on the moon was a Freemason, you stupid fucking weirdo.
At the magnetic north. The moon is a reverse image of our flat world floor plan. A mirrored.
No, it's not. It's fucking not.
Bird's eye view. An impossible coincidence. And this lunar map uses the same navigational key as the Obono Monty 1587 map. Their keys are the same, the celestials. When it comes to the lunar image, I'm 99% convinced that this is a reverse image of the world and immediate lands around us.
Now we're getting into the moon map.
Or is it a reflection in real time, or is it an imprinted image from another time that's passed? Kind of like a photograph rather than a reflection.
Now, what do you think about the moon map thing? That's what he's basing a lot of this on. So.
You're fucking crazy, man. This guy is mentally insane.
I don't even see any correlation, honestly.
Yeah, well, he is, but he's going to go test it out. So there's only one way for him to find out is to go look at it.
Yes, and people see the face of Jesus in their toast. You know, it's people see what they want to see.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Sure, his ideas are out there, right? But he's claiming that he's gonna jump in a boat and go find out for himself. Okay, that's great.
Yeah. I mean, once you get there, you'll find out, won't you?
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, if you go there, like, how do you ever expect to navigate? You don't know the constellations. Like, you don't.
No, you'd have to figure that out as you go.
Yeah.
But, I mean, how do you think we learned how to navigate to start with, though?
Many people died.
Yep.
That's how, like, people died and people died and people died, and eventually somebody was like, "This is the correct information." Yeah. And then we took that information and went forward, and then more people died.
Yeah. But they also, I think it was in like the late 1800s, they threw in the globe, and they were there for our protection after we already mapped out the world. Once we mapped out the world, we know where they are. We don't need another coordinate system to figure it out, did we? Nah.
No.
And Space Odyssey did a whole stream on the propaganda they pushed out there. All these shipwrecks and stuff, but that was most of those were due to like coral reefs, low high rocks,
running aground,
and lack of one thing. You know what that one thing was? Lighthouses.
Lighthouses.
Yep. Yeah, that's usually how shipwrecks happen, man.
Oh yeah.
Storms, lighthouses. You know, not lack of lighthouses, better said. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're indulging with the moon map thing, but we'll just skip over this part. But his idea to go out and then navigate the Earth is on your own without any go the old ways and using old charts is pretty cool. I think.
No, I really like it. Like, yeah, sure.
He's also saying this could debunk the moon map too at the same time. You see what I got up on screen now? That's what he's saying here. So either way, he don't care. You know, he's out there to find the truth. That's the point.
That's cool. Yeah.
I mean, seriously, how can you look through a fucking telescope or a good camera and see the moon and say that's fake? That's not real. How can you fucking possibly do that? I mean, seriously.
He's not gonna be mad.
I mean, that is a mental condition. That is a delusion beyond anything imaginable.
And kick himself because he didn't find the outer ring around the ice wall and the lost lands of whatever Tartus.
Let me ask you, Raj.
Yeah.
If we had a boat, right, like a sailboat, we sailed out and we found like other lands and it was really cool. Like, would you come back?
I doubt it, dude. I really would. I would not.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
I'll be like, bon voyage. I'm gone. I'm going to be over here with my little island I just found over here. It's got everything I need on it. I bring all my equipment to excavate and build. You know, I'll trade with you if you want to bring over some goods and stuff, you know. But I'll set up my own little thing. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
if I need something, I'll get back on the boat and go back to where I can get the stuff I need and go back to where I was. Just that simple, you know. And this guy's actually financially planning this thing out. And he's bringing 2 icebreakers.
Roger, you couldn't find your way off a fucking dock. You couldn't find your way to the boat. You're a fucking moron, Roger.
With him, I think. So if he has to cross an ice shelf or an ice barrier, he's going to crush his way through it. He's not fucking around. He's going to go out and explore the southern oceans.
Wow, he's fucking
And he's
around.
do several different
He's not
fleets.
fucking around.
So, and guess what?
Okay.
He's even offering people if they want to go with him to set up their own fleet. And he's not going to control what you do. He's going to show you how to navigate, teach you how to do this stuff, and you get your own crew together and you go do your own thing. Not a bad idea, is it?
no, that's really cool. It's like that's a real explorer shit
No, it's not really cool. It's fucking retarded.
right there, dude.
Yeah. That's what he does, dude. He's on his boat all the time. He lives on a yacht. That's where he lives. He has everything he needs out there, and his family and everything are taken care of. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And his son's handling some of this logistics part of setting this stuff up. He gets in a really good. He's got it well planned out to do exploration. So, and the idea is that independent exploration usually finds things, doesn't it? There ain't nobody holding the reins on you. Yeah.
Then we'll know it's not accurate or real. When navigating our flat world, north is pointing to the magnetic north in all directions. South is pointing outwards in all directions parallel to north. West is left when facing north. And east is right when facing north.
Wow.
But see, in reality, we don't have to turn like that. We don't. See, you're showing the equator right here. We don't have to turn on the equator in real life. We just drive straight. So this right here debunks your flat Earth because it does not match reality.
Oh.
So if we sail east from Madagascar, we hit Australia on our flat world. And the same goes on the...
Did you understand that, right? It's a concept you got to grasp?
Yep.
Yeah. So you're facing north. Left is, for me, left would be west, and right would be east. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's a pretty simple rule. Hard to get lost like that, ain't it?
Yeah.
You got to point your compass north. Some people can't do that kind of thing, can they?
Well, I don't know, dude. You go to the south and your compass doesn't work.
Yeah, you got to turn it upside down. If your compass stops working, then you know you're out of the range of the magnetic field.
Yeah, but I'm saying if your compass doesn't work and you don't recognize the constellations, you don't know what direction you're heading.
Well, then that's when you get to ground and you find some place safe, so you can figure that out.
You don't know where that is.
Yeah, I know it, but I mean, at worst case scenario, you're on an island and there's nobody else there with you. But this guy's bringing a lot of equipment. You'll see what he brings with him. I'll be right back. I'm going to go hit the head right quick. But I'm going to hit play.
Globe. East from Madagascar takes you to Australia. If we sail south from Madagascar on the globe model, we hit Antarctica. If we sail south from Madagascar on the flat model, we hit Vista 3. It's physically impossible to sail south from Madagascar and hit Antarctica over here. Before we move on from the lunar image, there's a couple more things I'd like to mention. I'll be navigating out of this world with my crew using the celestials, the Bono Monte chart.
Say fucking what?
Madagascar takes you to Australia. If we sail south from Madagascar on the globe model, we hit Antarctica.
Right, yes, we do.
If we sail south from Madagascar on the flat model, we hit Vista 3.
What the fuck is Vista Free? There's no such thing as Vista Free, you fucking retard.
It's physically impossible to sail south from Madagascar and hit Antarctica over here. Before we move on from...
Antarctica isn't over there. Antarctica is the South Pole, dude. That's the area surrounding the South Pole, you fucking retarded asshole.
The lunar image, there's a couple more things I'd like to mention. I'll be navigating out of this world with my crew using the celestials, the Bono Monte chart, the Petteradura Terran map, and lastly my own creation of a world map and chart that I've been making with the combined help of 2 professional cartographers. 2 very different cartographers, one being more art-based, a fantastic artist and illustrator. We've been working together to create a navigable world chart that can be used for marine and aircraft navigation. It's not going to be another boring rectangular modern map or some computer-generated abomination like this lot's, built on a foundation of fantasy. Like the Bono Monte, I'll be infusing accurate cartography alongside art. Not just a map or a pretty picture, a functioning timepiece of this world, its natural laws and how it works. A rotatable circular chart as intended for the Monte map, taking inspiration from other timepieces like the Horloge, an astronomical clock in Prague. This masterpiece is the oldest functional astronomical clock in our...
You know what's not turning on that clock?
The flat surface?
There you go. It's pretty accurate too, from what I understand.
Yeah.
That's in a nutshell.
I'm going to subscribe to Captain, what's his name? Captain?
I'll put the link in the chat because about halfway through I'm going to stop and take a break and I'll play the rest of it on my next stream.
God damn.
Yeah, man,
but I'll get you the link to it. Hold on.
Captain Gunn.
Captain Gunn. Mm-hmm. Not a bad bloke so far. I'll put it in the main chat and I'll put it in the private chat too. And that way the portable link can get a chance to look at it too. Maybe he'll change his mind about the Earth, but I doubt it. Some people are sick.
I mean, how can you hang around these channels, be exposed to...
Yes, Roger. Some people are thick. You are living proof of that.
This information and still bury your head in the sand. I'll never know.
Well, if you're an ostrich, yeah, you could do that. Or what's the other bird that buries his head in the sand? Is that an emu?
Yeah, ostrich.
Yeah, ostrich. The ostrich and the other big bird. What's the one that's on the Liberty commercial?
Yeah, the emu.
Emu, yeah, that's it.
Big Pine says, I own a sailboat. I live on the water. I'm a licensed captain.
There you go.
For this kind of expedition. That's what I'm saying, Big Pine. That's a hell of a freaking exploration right there.
I know, but that'd be fun though, man. Think about it. I'm 50. I'm 56. I don't know if I could do it.
Dude, I don't want to die from thirst.
No. But I mean, there is a way to treat salt water if you have a desalinator, you
know. Yeah. But shit goes wrong.
Yep. I know somebody who actually gives away desalinators for free if you want one.
Really?
Yeah. But the guy who does the 5-hour energy drink, the owner of the company, if you contact him, he can hook you up.
Huh.
He takes all the profit from the 5-hour energy drink that he sells, and he provides people with desalinators that need them.
Man, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. He even has a barge of desalinators that he goes around the world with it to third world countries, and he'll pour it for them, and he'll provide water for a certain amount of time, and he'll take it up to somebody else who needs it. That's a good thing to do, man. I mean, if you're making millions off getting people hooked on caffeine, why not put it to good use, right?
Yeah, man, that's an honorable thing. Dude, I heard about this kid. He was like 5 years old or 6 years old, and he wanted to dig wells for people, you know, and he's like, I don't know, 20 years old, and he's dug thousands of wells around the world, you know, and it's freaking a beautiful story.
Well, let's play like 10 more minutes, and then I didn't really get much rest last night. I did fall asleep during PJ's movie for a little bit. I missed the last half of that movie he was watching, so I can't even remember what the name of that movie was he was watching. What was the movie that PJ was watching?
I don't know. I didn't go to when I'm out here in the desert, man. I don't
go to PJ's night.
Rumble doesn't work for me well.
And I was getting ready to kick a portable out again. He left on his own. That's funny.
Yeah, if you don't feed him, he starves.
Well, yeah. Well, Banner said he knows who he is. He thinks he knows who he is. But I mean, he lives in England, so I hear it's a pretty small place. But I mean, I don't think everybody knows everybody over there. But if you're in this arena and you're in the neighborhood, you'll know who they are probably. You'll see him in chat talking to people. I ran into this guy on Discord. He followed me out of FED when I'm going in and out of there. The same with Omnivore. Remember that guy?
Yeah.
Didn't Omnivore offer Nathan some kind of microphone on the last debate they had? Have you heard that one yet?
I don't know.
He did. He's like, well, Nathan, I have a nice cock-shaped microphone for you.
Of course you do.
And McToon got mad because Nathan's using the allegory that he's literally putting their face in the pillow and ramming flat Earth measurements right up their anus.
MC Toon doesn't give a fuck about Nathan Oakley. Do you think Nathan Oakley is like intimidating or frightening to people? Good luck with that.
Captain Big Pine says no chicks aboard.
Oh, there's a chick in here. We got Enlightened Dawn. She's right here.
No, he's talking about for his crew.
He didn't. You know why women? Well, yeah, that's usually I don't know, but I mean, you ever watch Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yeah, that's the old. They say no chicks, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Well, isn't it like a? But I know women that sail. Come on. Not that I'm saying that they're strong as men. Upper body strength is not like a man's. They got good lower body strength because their bodies are designed to reproduce and give birth, right? That's not racist or sexist or anything. That's just a fact, you know. And Don, you want to get on board? Talk a big pie. Maybe I'll put you in the crew.
What does that mean? I'm not a Mo. I like pockets, not poles.
I'm not a Mo. I like pockets, not poles. Yeah, good. I'm glad. Right there with you, man. That's colorful, man. I never thought of it. That's a nice little rhyme. I don't know where you got that from. All right, let's play some more of this thing before I fall asleep sitting in this chair.
World with a supposed installation date of 1410. This clock's been ticking for 616 years. I'm incorporating a similar method of layering information onto my map.
Get it?
A transparent celestial key and star chart that fits on top of the map and rotates independently to the map itself. My chart will be the first to be created in this way.
I think it's a good idea, dude. Think about it. He's got an independent star chart above him he can look at, separate from, and he can place it over the actual chart itself. Pretty smart. I think that way he can reference it and get a GP quicker. Yeah, cool. Geographical position, ground position, whatever you want to call it. Just don't call it a globe position.
Now, the reason why Vibes' model can't be used to navigate.
That was funny, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
They did that with the global positioning system. It's really just a geographical position. And I don't think you can classify the stars as a geographical position, can you? Unless you travel there, measure the distance to it, and travel to that point, then you can call it a geographical position, right?
I mean, if you want to say the sky's flat.
Yeah, it could be. But we treat it as such as a map, right? I think it's kind of arced to a point because it seems to have like this like dome-like effect on certain lights, like maybe like rainbows and other things. Just saying.
I don't know, bro. It's measured flat.
No, yeah, it is measured flat, but I mean, we don't get a distance to the height of the star on the hypotenuse. That's why they use the equal elevation angles. But those equal elevation angles are actually telling, though, aren't they?
Yeah.
Because they're equal in height, and they work. So there's some to that, I think. How it's not they
Equal elevation angle?
don't bend, do they?
No,
I didn't think so. Do radii bend?
No.
You know, when you take a radius of a circle, you know, draw a line through it, get the distance of it. Do you bend those too?
No, it wouldn't be a radius.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I guess that doesn't work then, does it? Yeah. Maybe we need geodetic surveyors to tell us how we're wrong. Oh, I looked at the ordnance surveying last night. You see that?
Yeah, yeah.
Man, they're high tech, dude. They're down to the millimeter. And when it comes to surveying and they survey great distances, guess who they go get? They don't go get the geodetic surveyors. They go get the ordnance surveyors. Wonder why.
You know why?
Well, you know why, and I know.
Because geodetics measures the sphericity of the Earth, and for more precise fucking local measurements, you use a planar surveying. You're fucking dumb, Roger.
I know why, but do they know why? Yeah. Well, some of them do, some of them don't. Actually, I got a friend here who's a cartographer in Denver. He's actually a flat earther too. So I work with his daughter at a Smash Burger. He doesn't like telling a lot of people because he gets ridiculed for it.
Sure.
Yeah. You don't believe we're on a globe?
Oh, dude, it still happens to me, man. Even at work,
Oh, yeah.
something came up, and they asked me about it, and I just told them. I was like, I don't know. I think it was probably like outer space is fake. Outer space doesn't exist, and they lost their freaking minds.
Boom. It's not a hard concept to wrap your head around. Have you ever felt any kind of thing like that, or any velocity that they tell you that you're actually moving at two on top of that? Like, no. So what's the big deal? Because they're selling this propaganda. And we were going over fear mongering on Saw. I was like, the Chicken Little, he got hit in the head with a star, in a cartoon that I was watching. It's like, and he ran and told all the chickens, and they ran to the cave, and there's a fox in there and he's sitting there eating. At the end of it, he's eating the chicken. He got picking a wishbone out, and he's picking his teeth with it. Like, yeah, this is like the asteroids coming to hit Earth. Hurry! What are you going to do? Panic! You're in a bomb shelter now. You're hiding because you're going to protect yourself from all the end-Earth cataclysmic things that are going to happen when that school-sized bus meteor traveling at like 10 billion miles an hour, just to be an exaggeration, and it's going to act like a nuclear bomb and blow everything up, and they're blowing the air horns, and you're running to your captor's arms. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what's happening. So I think that's what would mean the propaganda with nuclear war too. Same idea. It's like, has it ever happened?
Nuclear war?
Yeah, I mean, has anybody set up one of them some bitches in your neighborhood? You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I don't. It's crazy because you hear about Hiroshima and Nagasaki and all that.
Yeah, I remember seeing, and I looked at the damage myself, and a regular bomb could do that shit. Basically.
Yeah, and we do have, in my mind, I'm like, okay,
big bombs. Yeah.
Are you really going to be able to tell the difference between a hydrogen bomb and what they're calling a nuclear bomb? You know what I mean?
What they described it, like what it does, like it pretty much vaporizes like every bit of matter that the hydrogen bomb hits or whatever, or the nuclear bomb. It supposedly tears things up at the atomic level. What does that mean?
Yeah.
It vaporizes everything, is basically what you're saying. So it's really a really hot bomb.
Yeah, but the next day flowers were growing, and
yeah, no, and they swore there was like 1,000 years worth of radiation, and you would be able to live there because you would get radiation poison and die within like 2 or 3 days. You start growing like a third arm and 4 more eyes out the back of your head.
Yeah,
because of the mutations it would cause.
Yeah, the Japanese are still outliving everyone.
Yeah, he gets into Japan too in the Monty map, and in the 1500s, all the cartographers actually had Japan as a larger, not a huge continent, but a larger mass of lands. It was a larger empire. That's why they call it the empire to start with, because it was bigger back in the day, but it froze over. And
oh, dude, they had
no, it's because it struck back.
The sunken cities over there in Japan.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of events that we don't know about that aren't really broadcast and taught in school, is there? You get to hear about like what was the Italian disaster, Pompeii, right?
Right.
Yeah, you get to hear about that one, and then we get to hear about the 2 world wars. But do you hear anything else from ancient history? But you can find archaeological evidence that, like, hey, something's over there. They got a pyramid in the Grand Canyon. What are you gonna do with that? So there were Egyptians over here on this side of the earth. Look at that. How about that one, man? Mm-hmm. Could have been.
Funny thing about that is, it's like conspiracy theorists. They talk about the pyramids, and they're like, nobody knows who built the pyramids. It's impossible for people to do that. It must have been aliens. Must have been aliens that built the pyramids. Yeah, illegal aliens. Yeah, they outsourced foreign labor, and that's who built the pyramids. Fucking Mexicans. They hired a bunch of Mexicans. They came over and they built them. Wasn't no problem. Now you go down to Mexico. You know what they got in Mexico? Pyramids. Nobody questions who built those, right?
I think that the immigrants migrated all over Earth, place to place. Yeah.
They were seafaring people from the
beginning.
Nobody questions who built the Mexican pyramids.
But you watched the show we did on Venice, right? How they claim they built it. They were literally carving off trees off the mountainside, bringing them down and driving them into the seabed one by one. They built all the.
I mean, basically, the entire world is like, well, white people couldn't have fucking built those things. It had to have been Mexicans. Right?
Those giant cathedrals and massive structures that are over in Venice, the big buildings and stuff that are on the water. Yeah, and it had the time frame they actually did it in.
That's crazy.
Bullshit. Yes, it is. If you go, Santero's got a video on it. If you ask him, hey Santero, you got that video on the Venice? There's a guy who actually went through all the math and the time frame and the amount of lumber they'd have to excavate in a day to actually build the city in the time. There's no way you could do it. It's physically impossible.
Yeah.
So the claim that these people actually did this in the time frame and what they did it with, they could have done it. There's no way that they need massive amounts of people to build Venice in the time frame. I think Venice was built a lot longer. I think most of these are older civilizations from the Mesopotamia, from around the earth that happened during even the biblical.
Shut the fuck up, Roger. You don't know shit about history. You don't know shit about anything, man. Shut the fuck up. Talk about making sandwiches. How do you make a sandwich, Roger?
On a biblical standpoint, the Great Flood was a thing. I can bet you money on it. The Great Deluge, and every culture has it in there, doesn't it?
Yeah, they do, man. And that whole world was washed away.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Yes, every culture has some sort of disaster story. One that can never ever fucking possibly happen.
Anyways, and I think somebody wanted to get rid of something. I ain't gonna say who. You can figure it out on your own.
Is because he didn't alter the lunar image due to its dome shape. The moon's not a flat image. It's domed, right? Just like when you go to a carnival.
No, it's spherical, dipshit.
The Hall of Mirrors.
I like this one.
Different shaped mirrors distorts its reflection.
Oh, crap.
Everyone's looked into a dome mirror. It clearly distorts its reflection in a very particular way. And Vibes didn't correct this distortion. It's unusable as a navigational chart. My second major issue with Vibes' lunar map is his imaginary ice walls. This guy's not just added one ice wall, not two ice walls.
3.
He's added 3 ice walls. Where's my screen pillar?
Yeah, I need one of those, man.
I feel bad now. Right, let's look at the lunar image. If this is a reflection like Vibes and myself think it is, then where is the ice?
It's not a reflection. It's a fucking rock in space, man.
Ice wall or ice walls in this image? Vibes' entire research.
Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck?
Is set on the foundations of the moon image. So where is he getting all these ice walls from? Because it's not from the image itself. And I'm morally and legally responsible for the safety.
Where are they getting all these ice walls from? They're making them up, dumb fuck. The same way as you're making shit up. These guys are fucking retarded. Oh my God. This guy, yeah, he's going to find the outer lands. Sure as shit he will. And his proof, he said so.
Safety of them all, which puts me in a good position to advise and teach other future expeditions and crews. I've had a few crews approach me over the past few months, groups of friends that are planning on an expedition and basically just want me to advise in the planning of theirs. I'm happy to advise any genuine crews that's got the balls to do this. Figuratively speaking, that is, as I know there is women that want to explore the outer lands as well. I'm currently concentrating on the first of the first year's expeditions, but the second voyage will depart 2 months after the return of the first. And I intend on setting sail on 2 expeditions for the following 5 years after. You know, these aren't tour guide holidays to the Mediterranean or even the islands around Antarctica. You're sailing into unknown, uncharted waters. You're crossing an ocean in a relatively small vessel. You and your crew need to have balls so gigantic
I got a
that you
screenshot
have to carry them around in a...
There you go.
Dude, the chat is awesome, man.
Yeah. Well, I can't see him from here. I want to screenshot this though, right quick. Hold on. I'm going to say this and add it to my repertoire.
Big Pine was saying he lived in Nagasaki and they have a pole like ground zero where they claim that the surface was 8 feet higher before the bomb. He said 8 or 6 feet higher.
Nice. I got to save that. Add it
What do you mean nice? What the fuck do you mean nice?
to my clipboard. I can use that for a thumbnail now. Buster Go Net. Nice.
Dude, that's a good name for you, Roger.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Buster Go Net. Now I got to get out of this screen and get back to where I was. I did a snip. Oh, crap. I exited out of Captain Gunn.
What do you think? It's a good time to...
Yeah, that'd be a good time to end it. I'll play this later tonight.
Yeah, I need to get some rest as well.
Yeah, we'll do Rory too when I do that. Be like 11:30 my time when I'm going back on. I gotta get back to my homepage again. Where am I? Here.
Much love, Roger. Much love, chat. Y'all are the best. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check out, man. I'm gonna check out. Get some rest.
Right. Later, Matthew. I'm gonna play out with a song. I got one picked up already.
Be cool.
I will. Good bonding with the portable there, wasn't it? No, telling you. Nobody bonds better.
Go get him, Buster.
Oh yeah, Buster going ahead. I'm gonna be saving that one. What'd you put in the back? Is that me?
That wasn't me.
And that was me earlier. I hope Deplorable got Gunn's video, and maybe he can trim some of his stuff out and point out where he thinks he's an idiot too, like he does everybody else. I didn't misrepresent what I played. They have this logic of their own, don't they, Matt? Like if you don't agree with them, you're an automatic idiot. I'm just saying.
No, if you believe the Earth is flat, you're an automatic idiot. If you disagree with science, you're an automatic idiot. It is laughable. So this came up 3 hours ago. Why was I not informed? So this is a 20-minute stream.
I ran across an interesting video when I woke up. I thought I'd just share it with everybody right quick. If nobody's subscribed to Deplorable, not the one you're thinking of. Flat Earth Deplorable. He put out a video on what we've been talking about for the past couple weeks. I thought I'd just share it with you guys right quick. You gotta find the thing. Where are they? Oh, here, Venus. There it is.
Penis.
And he's got Stellarium, and he shows exactly what we've been talking about. I thought it was cool.
Yeah, Stellarium uses the heliocentric model in its source code, stupid. So if you're referencing Stellarium, you're referencing a globe with space.
Kind of funny. Yeah. Oh, let's look at it right quick.
Why do we observe Venus setting after midnight if Earth is a globe? Globe believers keep repeating Venus is known as the morning or evening star. While most of the time we do observe it around sunrise and sunset, we still are able to observe it setting after midnight sometimes.
No.
This is impossible on the globe model we were told to believe.
No. You cannot see Venus in the middle of the night. You can't.
Since we were a child. Here is just one example. On the night of April 13th, 2012, sunset was at 8:21 at night, and Venus didn't set until 22 minutes after midnight. That is 4 hours of globe rotation after the sunset. This is the Stellarium app, showing it sets after midnight for Indianapolis, Indiana, for that night. For us to see Venus hours after sunset, Venus would have to have a greater orbit than Earth. We are told Venus's
No, it wouldn't.
Closest distance to Earth is about 24 million miles away. Venus, being an inner orbiting planet, is impossible in the globe model. But that's what we observe, because the Earth is flat and the sun.
No, that's what you observe because you don't understand what you're fucking looking at. You think that that the sun has to be able to be seen by us and Venus. See, no, we're in the shadow of the Earth. That means it's nighttime for us. But Venus can still see the fucking sun. The sun can still cast its light on Venus. See, that's this proves that flat earthers are fucking retarded. They don't understand shit. Right? If I'm standing here, right? And my head is the fucking sun, right? But your Venus, I can't see my finger. But can I see the camera? Can I see the camera? Yeah, I can I? See, I'm the sun. You're Venus. This is the observer on Earth. See, I can't see them, and they can't see me, but I can see you, and they can see you, right? Because you can see them.
Sun, moon, stars, and wandering stars or planets move around.
Right? Right? See, if Venus is up here, you can see it, but you can't see it down here because it's in the shadow. And what is this line right here? No, it should be a shadow like that, right? I mean, if the sun's this close. But no, if you're standing at nighttime, Venus is just rising or just setting right here. It wouldn't be down here.
around us. 4 hours from the terminator line would not be possible to model Venus to be seen with an inner orbit, as you would be facing away from Venus.
See, this is just dishonest.
And the sun looking into the night
There's a
sky.
diagram too.
These are dates for Indianapolis, Indiana in the future.
Ta-da.
Why do we observe Venus setting after midnight if Earth is
See, they don't understand shit. I mean, I just explained it. Just explained it.
a globe?
I don't think I need to say any more.
No, you don't.
Well diagrammed, put out. So, what do you say? I say,
What do I say? I just showed you what I say. Right? Here's Venus. Here's the Earth. Here's you. Here's the sun. There's Venus. See, they can see Venus. And I can see Venus. Therefore, I'm lighting Venus up. And the light's hitting Venus and coming back to you and Earth. But I can't see the dude. I can't see the guy here. Right? The sun can't see him. And he can't see me because it's nighttime. But he can see Venus, and I can see Venus. That means Venus is lit up at nighttime. You stupid fuck. All right, that's all I got. I think I'm done. Been on for 2 hours and 45 minutes. So we'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching.